What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Yeah. So so do you feel now, all right, so he lost the battle. Are you putting this court case, this court case, are you putting another loss on his record right now for that one too? Or this just adds on to the loss he got from Drake already. I mean he got from Kendrick already. Another L, so we calling them LL? It's done now, right? I I kind of I kind of feel like as if he'd have won the court case, he would have. Know what I'm saying, there'd been no response. I think now that he lost the court case, I feel like Kendrick should throw another one at him now. Like you bitch ass nigga, this that this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it should happen now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What up, Bart? What up, Bart? The fall off. I'm trying to tell this nigga glasses B. This nigga's lining up for his fucking. This is all a rollout right now for him, man. What up, Bart? Oh, hold on a second. Let me get Bart in. Hold on, go ahead. Ooh, we was though. Me and Glasses was tuning into it. But me and Glasses was tuning into it though. We definitely was doing some lunch hours on it though. You know what I'm saying? Every time that shit took like another step or something like that, like what type of evidence that he was trying to show or some shit like that. What he had them tapping into as far as with UMG. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We saying like this though. This how I'm looking at it like this. All right. So if it's not a hold on, if it's not a law, if we not gonna put a loss, hold on. If we not putting a loss on him, we could definitely put a win on hip hop though. You know what I'm saying? All right. So he don't gotta carry the loss, but the W goes to hip hop and hip hop wins over this one right here because this shit would have been a win on his behalf. Hip hop would have been taking an L if he would have won this shit though. You know what I'm saying? So somebody gotta hold the L in. What? Uh-huh. No, we never said that. I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. Because the reason why, hold on real quick. Is the reason why I never stated on that, still on that one right there, because I understood that if he would have won this case right here, rap's freedom of speech would have been taken away, B. You want to be able to rap about what you want to rap about. You want to be able to talk about niggas you want to talk about, nigga. We'd have to look at fucking battle rap in a whole different light then, B. If he would have won this case right here. Why not? Why it's not true? For everybody, so now every time somebody wanted to, so now every time, yeah, that's why I've been said that. So every time somebody, hold on a second, every time somebody get on the battle rap stage and said something about somebody else, they would have the rights to go and put a lawsuit against this person for defamation of character and shit like that. We know how many. It would have went crazy. But if somebody wins $1 billion lawsuit, bro, that shit would have put. No, you're bugging, B. Good. But 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 now, see, yo, him saying they cheated. Him saying they cheated. He's saying they cheated by letting this person put out fucking put shit on my character that wasn't true. You know what I'm saying? It all lied onto what was said on the songs though, bro. So they said yeah, they let him go out there and say shit about me that wasn't true, and then basically pushed his narrative, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't true about me, this, that, this. You know what I'm saying? So now if go ahead, bro.
Do that, bro. They add agendas to shit, and if it sound good, some niggas don't like nix the rumor. They just let the shit exist because it is what it is. You know, I just don't know him to be Hove and be fighting for the like the betterment of people unless it affected him.
So let me ask y'all. Let me ask another quick question. Let me
Pull
ask
up the
another
clubhouse,
quick
P.
question.
Yeah, my
Let me
bad,
ask
boy. Go
another
ahead.
quick question. If Drake versus Kendrick,
Gotcha.
musically alone, the songs that
You
we
golf?
heard,
Yeah.
if Drake won the musical battle and lost in court, is Drake still catching the L?
No,
So he lost. He gets the L for losing the case in court because he lost the battle.
No,
yeah,
no,
because
no, no.
no,
He
no.
gets
I'm gonna stand on this. Me
he
personally, I'm gonna stand on this because the nigga only went to court because he
because he
felt
lost the
so
battle.
disgusted about the loss.
Because he lost the battle, boy. That's why he went to court for. He didn't go to. He didn't. He went to court. It seemed good when he put the paperwork in, and the paperwork says, "Yo, UMG, I'm put together a plan to try to take me down," and they used Kendrick as his tool to take me down. This, that, this. You know what I'm saying? But with the shit all out, I think if he won the battle, we would have never. Bro, you think we would have seen this lawsuit if he would have won the battle?
Bart, I pay too much
But he
attention.
feels sad
The
because
nigga don't even like hip hop publications, bro. The nigga don't really fuck with the space other than what he fuck with. Like he damn near anti. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, he really don't fuck with it, Bart. Like, I was trying to see if there was some good faith in what was being done. If it was like some, I'ma go fuck with an indie artist, I'ma go do this. No, bro. It's like they fucked me over. So now I'ma be the whistleblower. Now that I ain't benefiting, it's time to blow the whistle. And that's what the
at
case
one point,
showed. That there was ill management on all sides, but you want to be the one to raise your hand. And legally, he didn't prove that what his claim was bigger than the program. And he got beat by the same program that he benefits from.
that
So
nigga
who do
whistle
y'all
sounded like
think?
Eddie Murphy
At
and
one point,
Who do
Kendrick
y'all?
said
Who do
he
Delirious.
y'all?
said something about not
Who do
liking
y'all
that
think?
Kendrick submitted.
Who do y'all think like put Drake on that he can even try to do this in court? Or do y'all think he's like that genius to know that
Nah, you know what I think it was? I remember one time we was up in the room one time, right? And somebody said this shit, B. Somebody said this shit in the room one time. Nigga said, Joe, if I was Drake, man, I would do a lawsuit, you know what I'm saying, on defamation because the way this whole, I forgot who, it might have been a random person that came in the room, B. And they were just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Because this going against his character and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? They paint him as being this type of person. He should do a lawsuit. Not to say that the person up in here did it, but I think that it was already in people's minds like, yo, if something like this was being said against me and it wasn't true and people were just looking at me within a certain light, this is legible for a defamation lawsuit. So I don't think nobody actually came on. I think it actually went through his mind also. It was going through other people's mind though. You know what I'm saying? That people was around here screaming A minor, and this one song was completely about him that had him looking a certain way. So it's like, yo, if it ain't true, then maybe you need to put a defamation case in. You know what I'm saying? Because you already lost the battle now. What's to do now? Now you gotta worry about your character and how your character looks after this stuff. So the nigga probably was, you know what I'm saying? He probably thought of that shit on his own. Then him sitting along the table with them people of his community, and they was like, yo, we probably could get something out of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody tapped him on the shoulder and said, yo, you should do this. I think he thought about it on his own though. I think many people thought about the shit.
His brand was damaged, man.
Yeah.
That's why he did this shit.
Yeah, I think many people was, you know what I'm saying? I think people probably just, I think came with the show on his own though. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was too many people that was like, you know what I'm saying, somebody convinced him to do it. Or they brought it to the table to him. It wasn't too much hard to convince him to do the shit though. It was very easy to convince him to do it. Because like you said, his brand was damaged though. He felt like, which I don't think his brand was damaged though. I don't think his brand was damaged. I think he was good. All he needed to do was put a good record out. This shit could have been left alone fucking 6 months ago.
You know how mad you gotta be that fantasy or lies might be being told about you and stretched out to the point where niggas is treating it like it's your reality and it's not. You gotta kinda sue at that point. You gotta sue. You shouldn't. It ain't hip hop, but he's not hip hop. Since he's lost, he's anti hip hop. He go talk to white people. You don't want to talk to black publications. You don't want to talk and deal with black people unless they are so biased for him that they basically act like the song Not Like Us don't exist, which is Drewski, Kevin Durant, and Ben the Don. Them three niggas have done the greatest exercise I've ever seen. They go into public spaces and act like Kendrick Lamar don't exist, which I think is lame because if you're a real nigga, you could say somebody did something.
Somebody got to mute it up.
Who your man's is, in spite of who your man's is, but for that nigga, he wants unwavering loyalty. He wants you to lie to him about how shit go. And that's how I know that it is what it is.
Hold on. Let me see. You can't sit there and say a nigga not hip hop and then get mad at a nigga for doing something that's not hip hop. If I thought I was hip hop all this time, giving niggas free verses, giving niggas number ones, and doing all this extra shit that I thought and I was being considered hip hop for, and then the same niggas I helped out created this whole narrative throughout the whole world that I'm not hip hop, whatever fucking reason they want. Nigga, then fuck y'all. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm gonna sit there and beg to be in the graces of niggas who don't want me there in the first place. And on top of that, I think he took a big enough action and an accusation that warranted that action being taken. That nigga had a jacket thrown, wild jacket thrown on him.
So Kendrick should have sued too then.
I mean, I'm not going to say what Kendrick should have done. He did whatever he needed to do, and obviously he got whatever he wanted to get off of it. But what I'm saying, I think the energy behind what the action he took was warranted for what caused it to be taken into account in the first place, which was him being called a felon.
So can I ask y'all a question? If did Drake contribute to hip hop?
Absolutely.
So how did he contribute a lot or a little bit?
A lot.
So how could y'all say somebody that contribute a whole lot to hip hop is not hip hop?
I don't know. I might argue
Do you feel that if a person contribute to hip hop by rapping, that's the only thing that lies within being ingrained within his hip hop lifestyle and hip hop culture? Like you could just rap. You could rap and then be considered hip hop.
I ain't worried about what he contributed. I'm worried about why he's so fixated on proving that hip hop ain't, like something he want to be. It's like this weird thing where it's like, and I think this play into like that mix shit. It's
No, we're
like
not gonna get
only
into the race shit, but
nah,
we
nah,
don't,
I
we ain't
know,
about
I
getting into the
know,
race shit because it ain't got nothing to
nah, I
do with
know, but it's
race.
just
Because
nah,
Eminem is fully hip hop, so you can't do
no, no,
that.
no. I ain't finished my statement. What I'm trying to say is like you can't pick and choose when the shit is beneficial for you and when you want to like ignore it and be mad at it. That's my thing. So it's
Yo,
like you going.
what are you? Nah, bro, you creating a wild narrative right now.
I'm
You
not
can't say
creating a
that
narrative. I'm reading and
for
reacting.
months.
We don't know this nigga. I'm reading and reacting.
Bro, for months, niggas was saying the nigga that gave us hits, songs to dance to, features, put niggas on, took niggas on tour. That nigga was in hip hop for months.
I know when niggas say that, like that's niggas' personal opinion, but we
But
know
let's
what
not
the nigga
ignore.
has contributed. But we
Let's
also
not
know what the
ignore.
nigga ain't doing right now because he
But
in his feelings.
let's not ignore though that the same people that he was putting his own time and energy into, doing features with them, bringing them on tour, shouting them out, and doing all this extra shit for, are the same niggas that also push forward a narrative that he not hip hop. You can't
Yeah, but
ignore that,
those seven people don't control no Drake, man. Come on, bro. Seven
bro.
people, yo,
Oh my
yo, bro.
god,
I'm
bro, this
sorry,
is
bro. I can say
crazy,
this on replay. Rick Ross is not boxing out Drake out of hip hop, bro. No one's boxing the nigga out, bro. The nigga is, yo, bro. He's wherever he wants to be. My point is, he don't want to be in the space because he feel like they not gonna let him get away with being held accountable for losing. The nigga just want everybody to get over it on his time, and no one's gonna do that because the
nah, I
song is
disagree with
catchy.
that, bro.
When
It's
Pusha
not.
T dissed
You
him,
keep.
he didn't give a fuck because Pusha T wasn't big enough to change the narrative on him. When Meek Mill even said some truths about him, Meek didn't do it in a way that could force people to care and take into consideration who his character or what he is. That's what Kendrick did, whether he lied about it, whether he exaggerated the truth, no matter what he did, he made people see him in a different light and he don't want to step up to it. He want to avoid it and act like he's in a bubble that don't got hip hop in it. But that's on him. We know what he's
So
contributed,
so
but
so so you think he should? So you think he should go to the very same place that literally exaggerated the same narrative that this nigga Kendrick? You think he should just go there and just keep volleying and keep talking and dealing with that? That's what you would do?
he might not got that level of morality and I mean like
Yo,
in
this
his
is
manhood bag.
crazy. So
Yeah,
hold on.
yo, I ain't
I
gonna lie,
would
bro. We can
assume.
spread the mic around, bro. It ain't about just me and you, gang. I,
Nah,
I I feel how I feel
we
about the nigga
we chop it
because
up,
because the nigga show his actions. I don't defend, especially no grown man that wouldn't defend you. Just keep that in mind. Remember
bro.
that.
Bro, we having a conversation,
Go ahead,
nothing
Absolutely, but just
personal. Yeah,
nah,
so
go ahead, go ahead. When I
nah,
go
bro.
back and forth with you, what you saying now? Go ahead. What you saying, Landslide?
I'm saying if these the niggas that he was fucking with for years sat there and say, "Hey, nigga, you not hip hop. We just used you, or you can't say nigga no more," whatever the case may be, and I done given all this to the culture, then why would I go back to the very same place where these niggas is to be a part of it? I don't think that makes sense for anybody. I wouldn't expect that. Not even if it makes sense. I wouldn't expect or be mad at anybody who didn't go back and deal in that space.
So then,
Hey,
so
hey,
then I
bro,
understand what you're
bro,
saying
hold
now,
on. Let me say, can I
but
say
you,
something?
Bro, let me say this
go
real
ahead.
quick, Trap. It's like you gotta actually really contribute more than just making a motherfucking song, bro.
Oh,
It's plenty of people that have made music and quote unquote contributed to hip hop. But to go the extra step and say like he added something to the culture, I'm not gonna say that. Because just like Glasses said, bro, when people add to the culture, they got something unique that they bring to this shit. All this nigga kind of do is attach himself to shit that's already going on. So it's like when you putting people on, it's cool. You fucking with up and coming artists. But it's like what happens when they on their way down. You don't see this nigga still giving a lot of these same niggas verses and shit. He stick to his same little group of people. And
Oh,
some of
this
this
nigga
shit
sound crazy.
this is
Yo,
crazy,
and
bro.
if
This,
that's
oh my
and it ain't
god.
no
Y'all
ungrateful.
niggas is
It ain't no
ridiculous,
ungrateful.
bro.
This
It ain't
is
no
so
still
Y'all
sin,
niggas
absolutely
is
so
ridiculous.
it,
ridiculous,
because he
so
done
it,
brought good songs to this shit, but
so it,
bro,
Grateful
like them niggas
niggas.
don't owe him shit, bro.
It's
What
crazy. Yo,
the fuck
so
you
so
I have
sin.
a question.
Hold on, let
Can
me
I ask
ask
a
sin
question?
something.
Please?
Sin. Can you hear me, sin?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
So if Drake helped a nigga on a come up, right, and gave them Lord knows whatever an extended career, and whoever that is that he gave this verse to, you Sin is now a huge fan of that person. So that's just a verse to you.
I mean, no, it ain't gonna be. See, the point is, it don't make no difference what the fuck the person say, cause yeah, you got a Drake
Did,
record, you probably eat off of it forever.
did you
That's
understand my
cool.
question?
To what you mean?
I
Like
said
rephrase.
if Drake helped stamp or birth a career of an artist that you are now a huge fan of, why are you looking at what he done as just a verse or just rapping?
Because number one, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of nobody he quote unquote gave a verse to, and most of them niggas like
Oh, all right.
they was already bubbling in the street. Like he did whatever he did for the Migos, but I remember a bunch of niggas in the hood playing that shit way before he got a hold of it.
Yeah, but
Maybe
Don't
Sin,
take
maybe the
but
that.
Sin,
Don't
but
uninformed.
take
Sin.
away what he did for the
I
Migos,
Yeah,
man.
think
but that's
I think
different.
all Drake contributed to
That's
any
different
artist
than
that he
this
worked
though.
with was to bring them over to the pop side. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did
That's
for the
not true.
artists, B. We're not gonna say that he ingrained anybody else with them being more hip hop when he jumped on the track with them. You know what I'm saying? He brought them, he brought that artist over to the pop lane. That's what he did with
You gotta stop
Future.
saying
That's what he
pop.
did with 21. He brought them over because hip hop and the culture was already loving these people. When he linked up
Hey,
with them,
Trap.
they went over to the pop side. That's all it
That's not
was.
Yo,
okay.
yo, trap, yo, trap,
Okay,
That's
yo,
not
trap.
but
Does
true,
that
bro.
expand?
That's not
Migos
Does that
never
true.
gave him
hold on?
verse.
Does
That's
that
not
expand
true.
to hip hop trap?
It's just
Does
not
that
true.
expand to hip hop? Does that give hip hop a broader reach when he does that? Does he give those artists a broader reach that we consider from the streets
It's
Do
that
just
we
we
not
consider
need
hip hop?
true,
that
Do we make it a
in
broader
order
reach?
it's not
to
true.
exceed within hip hop? To go
It
to
doesn't
pop?
matter if we need it,
It's
We need
trap.
to
It
not
be
doesn't
we
true.
need to
have to.
become pop to in order to become ingrained and go and pull on further within the culture
Trap.
of hip hop. We need to be
Yo,
pop.
trap. It don't
Do
need
you
to
need to
happen, but
become
that
pop
doesn't make
in order
it
to
don't
further
it
yourself
don't
in the hip hop
trap. No,
culture?
that's not
That's what I need to
yo,
know.
trap. No, you don't need to, but when it
Oh
does
man.
happen, in reality, literally, your situation expands. So I feel you. You don't need it, but it happened, and these niggas ate off of it. And hip hop expanded. That's what happened. That's in reality, that's facts. That's what happened.
Well, that's another fact is that case is dismissed. Pick another route to get him
Go
back.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Like my bad.
He might well get a gun at this point. Go ahead,
So
lady.
Trap,
Oh boy.
yo, Trap.
Then he have all the guns laid out, and what did I miss? Use one. Fuck it. Promote your violence, light skinned king. Fuck
Yo,
it.
when did what's hip hop become subjective? Subjective.
What do you mean by it?
It's only that in this room, bro.
What I mean, all of them gonna say the same exact thing. If we went through this room right now and started from the top to the bottom and said what's hip hop, we're gonna end up with
Is that me or him?
you
That's
heard
him.
me?
That's him.
That's him.
That's him.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
he
you
got the
keep
OVO
Yeah,
cooking
you're
up.
gonna have to
Wi-Fi.
say you're gonna have to say that all over again, bro. You cut out.
Oh, you ain't hear
I,
me, Cali?
I'm gonna answer
None
your
of us
question.
did,
I
right?
feel like it's
I
always
let
been
me say it
subjective,
again
bro.
for those
It's
that didn't
always
hear me.
been subjective.
Hold on one
My
second.
bad.
So
I ran away from the mic. What up?
Bart was saying something,
What up,
and
boy?
then like
I said, when did what is hip hop become subjective? And somebody asked me, what do I mean? I said, if we ask the niggas from the 80s, what's hip hop? They're all gonna say the same exact thing. Right now, if we ask this room from top to bottom, we're gonna end up with 2,400 answers. So who are we to say what is and what's not hip hop?
All right, see, this is what tends to keep on happening when we have this discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because it never changes to what hip hop is. B hip hop is not just the music. You know what I'm saying? Not this. It's the way of life. I'm gonna keep saying this shit over and over. It's the way of life. It's the way you talk, you walk, you dress. You know what I'm saying? The way you the way you communicate with your, you know what I'm saying, with your peoples and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain way of life, B. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing of the sort. If y'all want to sit here and keep on thinking about the music wise, then by all means, yes, Drake makes rap music, yo. He makes very
So
good rap music. But the
so
way of
trap
life
question for
that he
you.
lives right there, bro,
Trap
it's not hip hop.
question
We
for
ain't
you.
even got to keep on staying within this subject right here, B.
Question
It's
for
certain
you,
people that you
Trap.
can see that is not that doesn't live a hip hop lifestyle, bro. That's
Trap.
all I'm stating when I say that shit. I'm not stating
Quick
nothing
question
towards
for
his
you,
music.
Trap.
Y'all keep it on to his
Quick
music though, bro. You know what I'm
quick
saying?
question for
And
you,
I don't think
Trap.
that changed within any decade or any time of this whole thing that since it came out, it's been the same way. You've seen people
I
dressing
got a question
hip
for you
hop. You've
though.
seen people talking hip hop. You've seen people living the hip hop lifestyle since the hip hop started, B. And then you've seen people come into the hip hop genre, the rap genre that wasn't quite living the lifestyle, but was able to rap very well and able to make good songs, but they wasn't living the lifestyle. That's all we discuss when we say this shit, though, bro. That's
All
it.
right, Trap question for you. Trap question for you. You think he dresses like a rock star, a skateboarder, or
I
a rapper?
think I think
It's a
that the
simple
way.
question. It ain't.
All
It's
right,
one of the
so
three.
I'm
What
gonna
do you
answer the
think he
question,
dresses
right?
most like?
How goofy did he look when he had that fucking Dada shit
I
on? How the
didn't
niggas made a
ask you
meme
that,
out of
my
that
nigga,
nigga?
because I
Because it
could
looked
Trap.
very
You can't
uncomfortable
say
when he
that
had
because I
that
could say
fucking
every
dumbass Dada shit on.
bro.
He looked very
Yo,
uncomfortable with the
Trap,
shit on.
Trap.
You know, like
Yo,
he looks
90% of
what
the
what
niggas that's
Drake
in here
does,
look
be
goofy in their
he
clothes,
acts
bro.
as a hip
Yo, here
hop
we go.
person, be he's an actor and he acts as if he's
We
a
not
hip
having
hop
you just
person,
try
but
to
he's not.
overtalk, bro. We just listened to you go on a whole
Oh, let me put my
soliloquy, my
headphone
nigga.
back
I
on.
asked you one question. I asked you one question, my nigga. I said, yo, does he dress like a rapper, a skateboarder, or a rock star? You started talking about
I
whether you
think
think
that
his
he
outfit is
dresses
good or not.
as if he gets provided his wardrobe, like
I didn't
all
ask you
actors
that. I
do.
didn't get that. That's
That's what
moving
I
the
think he
goalposts,
do.
my nigga. I asked you a simple question, bro.
I just
If you
said
look at Drake,
I think he dressed as an actor provided wardrobe.
that's not one of the three
Just say
choices.
he
One of the
dressed
three
like a
choices
corny
is
hip hop nigga.
rapper.
Trap. Just say just like a corny
Does he
rapper.
dress
It's
like
not
a
about
rap
no, he
nigga?
don't
Does he
dress
dress
corny,
like
he
a
dress
rock
like
and
a
roll nigga or a skateboarder?
listen.
What does he dress like?
He dressed like a
He don't
generic
dress like
white
hip
man,
hop,
late.
bro. He don't dress like
Yo,
hip
nah,
hop.
Shatif, that's your personal
Nah, he
feelings,
get
bro. What I'm saying is
he'll put some it
the
always look
clothing he
uncomfortable,
buys is
B.
what we
He
consider
look like he got
hip hop
provided a
shit.
wardrobe. He like he about
Nigga, you
provided a
can't
wardrobe, B. That's
Trap.
what
Why
all
you give other
actors get
niggas
provided
this
a
fucking
wardrobe.
role
Like
and try to
got
why you give
provided a
us an
wardrobe on
SAT
how to look
question,
like a
bro?
rapper, B.
I'm pretty sure you could pull up a
That's the way
picture of
it go.
anybody in an
That's
uncomfortable
a
No,
whole
outfit,
yes,
bro.
SAT
bro. That's not
question with
Wait,
no
so late,
facts
so
and
late.
Trap.
none of the
Hold,
above.
let me finish,
Yo,
Shatif. Let
but
me
when,
finish asking the
I done
question.
seen Kendrick in plenty of uncomfortable wardrobe. That's crazy.
Go ahead,
Y'all
Lake.
niggas is
Go ahead,
fashionistas. All
Lake.
right, bet. Second question. When he speaks, do you think he speaks like a rock star? What do you think? Because he has a Canadian accent, or do you think he
No, he
speaks
speaks like
like an even talking
Poindexter.
hip hop?
He
Which is
speaks
his
like a
accent?
regular person.
Yeah,
Hey,
you know who else speaks like Poindexter, nigga?
Who?
50 fucking Cent, nigga. He
Who?
talks like
50
a nine
Cent.
too.
No, he
What's the
doesn't.
difference?
50 Cent feet like
What's the difference?
Poindexter. No, he
Don't
don't.
talk
No,
My
he
nigga,
don't,
he
bro.
speaks eloquently, my
No,
nigga. He does very well,
when he's
bro.
amongst the people, he should speak eloquently in front of
Oh,
B.
so he
But
don't.
when he in
So
front of
that's
his
Oh, so
that's
people,
he
being
code
bro.
switching. So he
If you're
code
paid
switching.
to be
no, he
around
not.
different niggas, why
When
does
you
that
sit
make
at the
you a
board table,
code
you supposed to
Shit,
switcher?
the
speak a
one
certain
is he,
way.
the one is he cold
Hey,
switching.
that
That's
boy Drake,
crazy.
You gotta stop.
got an accent like the.
In the end, niggas in this room gotta realize you cannot like somebody's music, but you
No,
can
we
still
love his music.
respect
I
them,
don't
my
say he
nigga.
made
That's
bad
how.
music.
No, my nigga,
You never heard me on the
see,
stage say he made bad music.
y'all niggas get on here and scream every day, and 90% of the time the subject matter is about, even if it's not about this nigga, it ends up going back about this nigga in the end. And like I always tell you, Trap, I'm not in good standing with the nigga. I personally don't have a good relationship with the nigga. And I've been in business with the nigga for years. But y'all even make a nigga like me who has real smoke with the
Okay.
nigga feel for the
All
nigga
right. So
because
let me
all y'all
ask you
do
this
is
thing,
diss
right?
him all day.
Let me ask you this thing, right? Let me
That
ask you
shit
this thing,
corny
late.
as
Late.
fuck.
Hold on. Let me ask you this
That shit
question,
is
late. Let me ask you
corny,
this
my
question,
nigga.
late.
That
Aside
shit
from
is
the music
corny,
that
my
he
nigga.
made, what do you get from him as being a part of
Nigga,
the hip hop
let
lifestyle?
me tell you what this let me tell you, Sin. Let me
Go
give
ahead.
you an example since you spoke
Go ahead.
about helping niggas. Let me give you an example, bro. You've had
I
a
never
record
spoke
label
on
for
that.
I don't know how long, my nigga. Let me finish what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro. You've had an independent label for how long, my nigga? You've
Hmm?
been trying to get a nigga across the bridge for I don't know how long, right? What
yeah.
does a stimulus package as an artist do for you? If a nigga gets on your record, which I saw, and I have a videotape of what Versace with Drake did as opposed to what Versace did by himself, my nigga. It didn't make them pop. You know what it did, Trap? It got them on urban radio, something they never got because they were local mixtape niggas all day, every day, coming to our studio trying to figure out how they could get Reggie Ross at V103 to play their fucking record. You know why Reggie started playing their record, my nigga? Because Drake was on it. And guess what? V103 isn't a pop radio station. It's an urban radio station, my nigga. Guess what? You know what else he did, my nigga? He took a whole tour of niggas who couldn't get their songs off the ground on a tour and said, yo, none of you niggas are worth any tickets. Come with me. You can also perform the record that I have with you that's never been done before, my nigga. Literally. He had 6 niggas with singles at the exact same time opening up for him while giving.
You got a phone call.
Hey, who the fuck goddamn dropped Lake, man?
Who
Y'all
dropped him?
What the fuck?
Nah, he might have dropped this up. Ain't nobody
Who
drop
dropped
him.
Nah,
what?
nobody dropped him.
Nobody drop. He
Nobody
probably
even
swiped
touched him.
this up.
Nobody touched him.
He
Hold on.
Yeah.
probably
Let me
swiped
say
himself.
this.
Yo,
Nobody move that nigga. Ain't nobody move
yo,
late.
50,
yo, Trap.
if
Yo,
you go back and
He
you
out the
look at
whole
that
room.
old interview, if you go to that old interview when he was sitting on that balcony and
Let me
listen to
call
him
him.
talk then and listen to him talk now, he talk the fucking same. It ain't no fucking
y'all can hear
change,
me?
no 50
Yeah,
speech.
Yeah.
yeah, we can, we can.
Yo, Trap. I think that it comes down to this, and you kind of spoke on. It was one or two things. You kind of spoke on one of them earlier, not in a different way though. People question Drake and whether or not he's hip hop because of obviously his ability to blend genres, but also um they question whether or not he's authentic, man. It really just comes down to that, and it's not one or the other. It's kind of the combination of both, because you have examples of people who blended genres before that is obviously hip hop, like Lauryn Hill, for example. She blends genres all the time, but she's still hip hop. Then you got people who may not necessarily blend genres, but their authenticity is not questioned. Like, and it really ain't even a race thing, because like, you look at somebody like Alchemist, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody questions whether or not Alchemist is hip hop. So it's because he's viewed as authentic. So I think the question with Drake is that however he's presented himself, and this has really been a narrative since he's came out, is that people question his authenticity when it comes to him as an artist. And that you add that with the fact that he blends genres and shit, and he's not specifically just rap music. That's why people come to the conclusion that he's not hip hop, because they don't look at him as authentic.
Yeah, he brought up the clothes and stuff. Drake, he kind of switches how he dresses. And then he brought up how he talks. He always has a different accent. Like in the last couple of years, he sounded Canadian, but before then, I didn't really know where the fuck he was from. Like I knew he was from Canada, but he just talks funny. I don't know. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, that goes to what
Talk
I'm saying
like a
about the
white boy.
authenticity.
We seen it
that
on
that goes
video.
to the point I'm saying about the authenticity shit, because like he's always cosplaying somebody else, whether he trying to talk Jamaican, he trying to talk like he from Texas, he trying to talk this
Right.
to that. Like, bro, that's not you. Be you.
I'll give y'all an example. Like, and this go back to like when he put certain shit on, right? This nigga put on this ICP jersey. And people really kind of was like talked a bunch of shit about him for putting it on because only a certain section of people even fuck with or acknowledge that shit. You know what I'm
Insane
saying?
Clown
So it's
Posse.
yeah, like he put on the ring
Yeah, my
master
bad. I'm
jersey.
back.
You really gotta know what the fuck them niggas be on or was a fan at one point.
That popped
Nah,
out the room.
I was on a call. My bad.
Nah, you good.
Yeah, nah, I
All
was on a
right.
call.
But
Go ahead, go
But
ahead,
like I was
go ahead, son.
saying, bro, saying you know how valuable the stimulus package is for an artist, bro. The hardest thing to do in this shit is be heard, my nigga. Period, point blank. And the hardest thing to do is expand a niche fan base into a broad fan base, my nigga. That nigga single-handedly did that shit for a period of time. And for a period of time, he was the only nigga that you could exactly guarantee a hit record if he got on your record, bro. Like that shit means something, whether we like it or not, my nigga. That shit means something. And he could get in this room and he could go over hip hop history all day, every day. He's a rap nerd, my nigga, just like Tyler is. Like, I understand the corny shit, but guess what? A lot of these niggas that y'all like is corny, my nigga. Just so you clear. Y'all may not know him personally, but a lot of them niggas is corny too.
well, at least they act not corny in public.
It's
At
but
least
it's not
Not at least they not
That
corny.
nigga said
saying
at least
it's not
late,
it's
late,
not
late.
you
saying it's
Come
not they
on. You lost.
it's not that's not their responsibility, bro. Like on the real sin, just so you clear, bro. 90% of these niggas that perceive something or portray something to you, that's not the nigga they are, bro. Just so you're clear, like there's very, very few. Most of the guys that are named their actual name are the ones that act like themselves, bro. The rest of them are 90% living a persona, bro. It is what it is. That's just the nature of this shit. It's the
Yeah,
nature
but
of
that's
all
what
this
I'm
shit,
saying.
bro.
Like,
As
my thing,
much as much as
my
hey,
thing,
Shatif, as much
my,
as I love Clips, my nigga, Terrence Thornton and Pusha T are two totally different people, my nigga. 100%. 100%, my nigga.
And not just that one thing, as a person who listened to Drake music, he never lied about his upbringing. And
Ever.
you can't you
Ever.
can't tell a nigga what's difficult to them. The only thing you can do is question some of their morals and actions if it don't align with yours. And the only thing that never really aligned with me is being a sore loser if you a student of hip hop. Because if you're a student of hip hop, you know you can't be a sore loser because people gonna tease you for it. We tease
Yeah.
Jay-Z for being a sore loser. And he, like, so it's not like it's a foul or we gotta banish the nigga. We ain't banish Hove when he wanted to punch Nas in the face because he felt like he lost. It just comes with losing. No one likes to lose, bro.
Ish. This is the only thing I will say about dude though, and this is something everybody needs to take into account. We're on here trying to say he's so not hip hop. Listen, my nigga. If he's not hip hop, why did the biggest niggas in the game care so much to get him out of here? And I know about this shit firsthand, my nigga. Jay-Z and Kanye West literally spent years trying to get this nigga out the fucking way, my nigga. Real shit. And did everything they could, from trying to get Quentin Miller to come over there, everything. Meek Mill, the hottest niggas at every time, tried to get this nigga out of the way. If he's not hip hop, why the fuck does a nigga like Hove, who's on fucking planet Uranium, my nigga, or Uranus, wherever the fuck he is, why the fuck does he care what a little nerdy Canadian that's not hip hop has to say about this shit?
That's why they
Like
did
at
that
the
Watch the
same
Throne,
time,
huh?
a lot of
Hold on,
Because
real
he
quick. My
raps
mic is
well.
Go ahead,
Because he
Callie. Go ahead,
raps
Callie.
well. That's the answer
Go
right
ahead,
there.
Callie.
Because he raps
No,
well.
my nigga, it's a lot of
Know what I
niggas.
mean?
You
Because
know
he
who
raps well.
raps
That's
well?
all it is.
It's 1,000 niggas that rap well, my nigga.
Nah.
Some
He
guy
raps
raps
well and he
well,
has
my
the
nigga.
attention on him, though, B. Like the people fuck with him, though. Know what I'm saying? It ain't about that right there.
Yo,
But
listen,
but do
care
they
because
do they choose to really kick it with him like that? They choose to really kick it with him like that. They choose to really keep him around him
but
like that.
hang it,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Because they ain't gonna do that though.
Dude,
They
hold on,
don't recognize him.
for
They
you.
don't
Trap,
recognize his
question for you.
cloth.
Is
Cal-
Kanye what?
Callie trying
Hold
to
on,
get
question
in,
for you.
y'all.
real
No,
bad.
Is Kanye West hip hop trap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do
Yes.
So
you think they want to fucking hang around Kanye West, my nigga?
God.
Do you
They
think
might
Jay
not
Z
want
and them?
to.
Do you think Jay Z? Do you think
He
Jay
don't.
Z, OG Wan, any of them niggas ever wanted Kanye in their circle?
They don't. They don't keep him around enough.
Absolutely, my nigga. So you guys are mistaken. What you guys take is cool is not being hip hop, my nigga.
No, I'm
Like
just
that's
saying.
the
See,
only
the
issue.
thing,
It's a lot of
the
these
thing
niggas
is
that are
this
pure
though,
dorks,
bro.
my nigga.
But y'all not. What you not like. Listen, when we saying like, I try to figure this shit out. Be all day. What makes it so much of a badge of honor to be able to tell somebody, yo, that you not hip hop lifestyle? You don't live the hip hop lifestyle. You rap very well, but you don't live hip hop lifestyle, B. You live this
What's not hip
lifestyle
hop?
right there, and that's cool. But you
The
rap
nigga dressed
well.
like
So,
the nigga
so
dressed like every hip hop nigga. He talks like every hip hop nigga. He
no,
got
he
every
don't
bar.
talk
He's
like
not right.
bro. You
He's
don't
not right.
talk like
He
every
has the
hip hop nigga,
Canadian
B. He
accent,
Hey,
my
don't.
Lake,
nigga.
them colorful barrettes ain't hip hop, bro.
Bro, you cutting out,
But
Lake.
A-Stock
Like you
is
breaking
saying
up.
the same point.
You breaking up, Lake.
You
Lake,
breaking
you
up,
breaking
Lake.
up.
Snoop Dogg
Them
but
color,
because
them,
he don't say b-boy
no, them
like you
colorful
don't mean he
barrettes
ain't
ain't
hip hop,
Drake.
bro.
Lake,
Snoop
them
Dogg had
fucking
colorful
colorful
barrettes.
barrettes ain't hip hop, bro.
Snoop had colorful
A$AP
barrettes.
Rocky did the same
My
thing.
Them
nigga.
double polo
And
shirts ain't
Yo,
hip
here
hop
we go,
either.
it
bro.
was fucked up for Drake.
Kanye
Anyways, what
had
I was
double
trying to
polo
say is,
shirts.
Lake is sitting over here
Them
trying to
double
Shati,
say,
I
them
asked you
double
a question,
collars is
Shati.
not
am
it.
I fucking talking?
Don't want to let Kylie go. Go ahead, Kylie.
God damn. Lake is sitting over here trying to say that all these people are trying to take Drake out or whatever the case is. But at the same time, he had a lot of people that were trying to put him on. It goes both ways. It's not just one sided. It's not like he got so fucking great and everyone hated him out of the booth for no fucking reason. And then Drake is known for doing shady shit on the other side. I don't know it. I'm not in the industry, but I've heard of it from people who are. He's just not the
Like
greatest
what?
person ever.
Like
So
Callie, but you can't say that without that.
fucking people over, kissing and fucking telling, being a chatty patty, just being a person that they didn't really fuck with.
Who?
So if there's a person who you don't like who's doing great things, if there's a way that you can intercept their greatness, a lot of people are gonna go for it and try to. It's just what it is. It's the same thing if you're working in a fucking
But
office.
Callie, this is my thing. Where do y'all be hearing stuff like that? Like who told y'all
All
that
over
people
the
feel
internet.
some kind of way about
The
Drake?
internet.
Yeah,
But
y'all gotta stop.
and
Yeah,
then
that's
hold
not
on,
that
Lake.
okay.
Aside from that, because everyone's making this like a personal, like a fuck Drake parade. We're talking about a lawsuit that just got settled yesterday, and then on top of that,
for me personally and other people I've talked to, some people just outgrew this nigga. Y'all put him on this pedestal like he's the best thing since sliced fucking bread. He might pull in the numbers, he might cross over audiences
This
and do
is an
all this other
attack.
wonderful, fantastic fucking shit.
That's
But
not
he
the case. That's
stays
not the
on
case
the
at all.
same subject fucking matter forever. How long are
All
you
right.
gonna do it?
So again, just to give you a
Hold on, I
personal
got one
example,
more thing,
Callie,
Blake,
not what
and
I've.
then I'm gonna
Yeah,
shut
hold
up
on.
because I
Let
haven't
me.
really said shit this whole time. Y'all
But
kept
if
bringing
you,
up other
I just want
artists
y'all to say
that he
facts, though. You
quote
can't say
unquote.
I heard it on the
That's
internet
fine.
that he doesn't
You
do
keep
people
bringing up
good.
people that he quote
Like
unquote put on and whatnot, but it didn't work out the same way for everybody. And y'all are acting like everybody he quote
it's
unquote put on didn't already have some form of emotion already. Drake used the momentum, got what he wanted to get out of it, and moved on to the next thing. It's not the same
I
thing.
can
This
name
nigga's
five
not a
people off the
fucking
top. I can
Jay-Z.
name 5 people off the top of my head that didn't have motion that he helped.
Okay, and at the
Literally,
same time, if
I managed 2 right now that literally
you,
he
but
gave a
that's
stimulus
not like
package.
it's been like that across the fucking board for
It's nobody's
everyone.
gonna have 100% chance of
So
helping
y'all
somebody.
turn y'all
You're saying
cheek
just
whenever
because
it's something that's fucked up, but
no,
y'all won't give them
Callie,
praise when it's something
the
that works
problem is
out.
the problem that you have is the same problem that 90% of niggas have, bro. Y'all are married to the result, not the help. Somebody helps you, the result is something totally different. If somebody helps you, they help you. If I give you $200 today, Callie, and you choose to go fuck it off and then tell me I didn't give you enough, whose fucking fault is that? You can't be married to the result in this shit. It's the opportunity. That's the problem. That's half the niggas' problem in this
Yeah,
fucking
you
room.
gave me
Opportunity
$200
is
so you
bigger
could
than
get
the
1,000
result.
on the
I
fucking back
can't.
end, and then
No.
everyone wants me to suck
What
your
I'm
fucking
telling
dick
you
when you
is me
ate off
giving
of
you the
me
money can't
harder than I ate off of
me
you. What the fuck are we supposed to be doing here?
Giving
you
somebody
you sound
opportunity
first
does
of all
not
you
make
sound
somebody
lost. That's not the
giving
case at
somebody
all. None of
opportunity
that is the
does not
case.
make somebody hip hop. I don't understand
I don't
why
sound
this like
lost. You just
What'd you
don't
say?
hear what the fuck
to
I'm
giving
saying. That's
somebody
okay. I still love
opportunity does
you.
not make somebody hip hop. I'm confused by what you're saying.
That's one example, my nigga. Trap just said 7 examples of what makes somebody hip hop, and I asked questions, and every time I brought up the actual answer, y'all would say, "Oh yeah, he does dress hip hop, but his outfit is corny." Y'all niggas' outfits be
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah,
corny.
yeah.
said that.
Does
So
that make y'all hip hop? Like, what
look,
the fuck does
like,
that mean? Y'all niggas wear
okay. So
44
to you, so
jeans.
like,
Like,
He
what the
wears
fuck
the
does
all right,
that
same
mean?
all
Y'all,
right,
fucking
that
so
isn't
color
hip
all right,
hop.
with Rex in his
so
head.
to
What the
you,
fuck are we
That's
wait,
talking
not hip
about?
hop. Like,
wait. So
who
like,
He
says
has
that?
fucking Uggs on.
Who
What are
makes
we
you guys the
doing?
end all be all on
With
what hip hop
blackface, at one
is?
point in time,
And
he
then
but
was
and then
black
you're and
too.
then you're talking about
Hello?
and then you're talking about what somebody does for somebody and what you hear about somebody. Callie, let me tell you why the niggas hurt so bad. He's hurt because he's felt like he's helped so many niggas, and now everybody's turned their back on him. That's why he's hurt. That's why he's fucking bothered because he's literally helped everybody. He's made a career out of giving niggas stimulus packages, and everybody he's done it for, low key behind his back, is like, yeah, we've been waiting for you to fall, my nigga. And again, I am not the nigga's friend at all. But y'all niggas get on here every single day and talk about this nigga in the biggest hip hop room ever, talking about how another nigga ain't hip hop. For y'all to be debating him that much, something ain't adding
He
up.
just settled a
That's all I'm
lawsuit
telling y'all.
yesterday fucking day, and it's a hip hop room. Why wouldn't we want to talk about
What
that?
does that have to
Hello?
do with the price of tea in China, my nigga? I'm
Because that's
stating
what's the
facts.
subject
Y'all
matter.
keep talking about,
That's why the price of tea
bro.
in China matters today, because there was inflation yesterday, and we're feeling it today.
Let me ask you this then. Let me
What?
ask you this right now. Hold on, Callie. My bad, Callie. I may cut you off. But go ahead, finish saying what you're saying now. I'm gonna ask him the question after. After. Go ahead. Go ahead, Callie.
That's it. I said what I had to say. Everyone's like, what are you talking about him today? It was a fucking lawsuit yesterday that just got dismissed. And it was one of the bigger lawsuits in fucking
Callie, they
music.
talk about this
This
shit
is a
every
hip
day,
hop room.
All
regardless
right.
if it's
Okay,
yesterday
Lake,
or
you
today.
can speak on my
So
topic. I'm
like
happy.
Like,
like
regardless.
do you feel it's hip hop to lose in the battle and then you basically go and sue the people who was backing the record, you know what I'm saying? Because you lost in the battle. Is that hip hop?
Absolutely not. But does
Okay.
that one thing make him not hip hop?
All right.
Absolutely not.
All right. But
Yeah.
that
Do I
carry
think that? No, I'm not gonna get on here like y'all and try to make a
all right.
point just to say something. We
All right.
all know that was sucker shit. Does that
All
mean
right.
that he's ultimately not hip hop because a nigga did some sucker
No, it
shit?
was other
Man,
shit
niggas
before
on
that even
here do
happened
sucker
that made
shit
him
all
not
the
be hip.
time. Like,
It was other
what the
shit before
fuck?
that made him not be hip hop.
All that other shit is opinion based, bro. All that other shit is
Yeah,
opinion based,
everything
man.
in life is.
So trap.
Hold on, go ahead. Go one at a time, go ahead.
Nigga, they all do it all
So
day. What the
We
so
fuck?
talk about all of them.
so trap.
But when it's Drake, it's too far. My bad.
What could have Drake done to become hip hop in your eyes? What would have made him hip?
Be. It's not something that you can become. It's something you gotta be, man. You know what I'm
Name
saying?
one
Like
of
you
them niggas
can't.
that's
It's
black.
just something that you gotta carry within you. Know what I mean, it ain't something you could become.
Trap.
Like I
Let me
could
say
become. Like one day I could wake up and become hip hop. Like nah,
Just be
that ain't how it
yourself, and that was
works.
good enough.
let me say
My
this, Trap,
God.
because
Okay, we'll turn the TV
I
off.
think we gotta be honest, man. Hip hop is black culture, man. And whether you're black or not, your involvement in hip hop culture, making yourself hip hop, is your entry point with black culture, whether or not it's authentic or not. Because it's like what Mos Def said. I can't remember the record when he was like, he was answering the question, what's going to be going on? What's the future of hip hop? He's like, what's ever going on with us? Because we are hip hop. We are the culture. And so my thing with Drake is that whether we're talking about Drake or somebody else, is that your engagement and your entry point to the black community has to be an authentic one. It has to be rooted in something that isn't just smoke and mirrors or you cosplaying some shit. That's the problem with Drake. And then again, like I said before, you combine that with the fact that he blends genres, naturally niggas is gonna question whether or not he's hip hop or not. That is really just that simple. And that's why I say it doesn't you don't have to be black, but the foundation for hip hop is black culture. And when you don't really have an authentic entry point to black culture, is really just cosplaying some shit. Niggas is gonna question whether or not you actually hip hop or not. Because black culture is what defines hip hop.
Well,
Well said. Well said. Well said.
But y'all be talking
That was
like the
well
nigga
said.
ain't black.
Yeah,
you said
Rico.
what, Rico?
Yeah, Rico.
Y'all be talking like the nigga ain't black.
Nah, 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 nah.
Why?
I don't think he's
Why?
saying. I don't think he's stating
Who
that.
said
How you
that?
get that
I
from
don't
his
think he's
statement?
stating that for him not being black. I think he's just
Yeah,
stating
and
it
that's
within.
it. You don't have to be black to be hip hop.
Yeah,
Like I said
Yeah, how you
this
get
time
that
and
from
last
Gary?
time I
So that's not
talked,
even
because
what he said.
I said that Alchemist is hip hop, but it's like
yeah.
Alchemist can't really define hip hop. He can contribute to it in an authentic way because he can engage in black culture in a way that's not fake. That's why Alchemist can be hip hop, even though he's white.
So I'm saying, do the niggas that's actually in the hip hop industry abide by these same
Black
rules that y'all
culture,
just
hip hop.
made up?
You breaking up like it. What'd you say, Rico?
I said, do the
Gar-
niggas that's actually in the hip hop
Yeah.
industry abide by
So
these
black
same rules
culture and
that
hip
y'all
hop
be
culture
making
are the
up?
same thing. Black culture and hip hop,
Oh no, 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 no! I'm
Yeah,
saying the
man.
absolutely not.
foundation for hip
No,
hop
it's
is
not.
black culture.
Yeah. Look, you cutting up
Absolutely
bad,
not.
bro.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. I'm saying black culture is the foundation for hip hop culture.
hey
Black culture is
Garvey,
more than hip hop.
hey Garvey, can you repeat what you said that Alchemist can't do because he's white?
That's Gary, not Garvey.
I mean, my fault, whoever it was.
It's in the
Can you
Matrix.
repeat that? What did he
I'm
say that
talking to you.
Alchemist
Talking to you,
can't do
Gary.
because?
Gary.
Gary, you there?
What happened?
Gary, he
No,
was
no. What
saying what you
happened?
said about Alchemist.
I said, what did you say that Alchemist can't do because he's white?
Oh, I said that he can't define black culture or hip hop culture. He can contribute.
Okay.
He can engage in it, but he can't dictate it because he's not black.
Okay.
So Eminem.
Question,
So
question,
hold on,
question.
hold on.
Can,
I wasn't finished real quick. So Eminem can't do the same.
No, he can't. He
what
contribute. He
about
could.
what
He
about Lear
contribute. He
Cohen? What
contribute.
about Lear Cohen? What about Lear Cohen?
No,
What about
he
Lear
can't
Cohen?
either. They
Wow.
contributed. They contribute.
This shit's crazy. All right.
They can contribute. They can
Okay.
engage it, but
Okay.
they can't define it. They can't dictate it. No,
Okay. So black culture and hip hop culture are the same thing.
I said no. I
No, they're
said
No.
not.
you. I don't know. Comprehension ain't y'all strong suit, man. I
I,
Swear
said
to
that.
God.
I said that.
I do very well.
I
It
said.
did
Well,
very
then you would
well.
understand what I said then, because I said that. I said that the black
Go
community and
ahead.
the black culture is the foundation for hip
Who's
hop.
just
They're
cutting
not
out
the
like that?
same thing, man.
Okay. We got it, bro. Y'all all right.
It's not a thing about being right or wrong.
The same way that black culture is the foundation for R
Callie,
and
I'm
B.
talking to a whole nother.
The same
Relax.
way it's
I'm
the
gonna talk
foundation
to
You
you
for
heard?
how I
R.
want to
Would you
respectfully,
hold on?
baby.
Would you dispute that it's the foundation for R and B?
All black music is, I mean, is like that. So I mean,
All black music, yes.
yeah, all
But
black
do I
music.
feel like you have to be black to be a part of it? No. I
Didn't
feel
say
like Lear
that.
Cohen.
See, you don't
I
All
feel like I feel
comprehend.
like
You're not
That's
comprehending. I
exactly
didn't say
what
that.
he's trying to explain. They can be
okay,
in
Right.
it, but
explain it.
they can't
So
dictate it.
Lear Cohen is in hip hop, but he can't what? What can he not do again?
Said contribute to black. Oh, thank you.
And you agree with that, Trap, right?
I mean, I understand what he's saying. I understand
I
what he's
didn't ask
saying.
you that. Do you agree that Lear Cohen can't define hip hop?
That's not what he said.
What do you fucking okay, bro?
That's
Anyone
fucking
heard
def.
him?
I
That's
just
definitely
asked if
what he
Lear
said.
Cohen can
Y'all never
define
heard
hip
what he
hop.
said?
I just said
That's
can.
definitely what he said.
That's what he just said. That's why I don't like
What
everybody's
Gary
fucking.
just said at all.
Oh, okay, bro. All
Yo,
right.
this is crazy.
Yo, did you see what I'm saying, Bart? Motherfuckers just be saying whatever, bro. That's exactly what he said, Kelly. He just said it out of his own mouth. Why don't you ask him? He's on the
Hold
phone.
on. So late. Let me ask you something.
That's
Why
No,
do
stupid.
why
answer
do
my
you
Gary, what
question
think
did you
first,
just
Gary.
I
say?
already
Say
did
it
Did you
one
already.
more
just
He
time.
Gary
said they
first
can't define hip
before we
hop.
move on? Before we move on, let's get clarity. Gary, did you just not say that
I
Lear
said
Cohen cannot define hip hop?
well define
Don't
is one
say
of the
well. Don't know. Just
God
it's a
damn,
yes
like
or
you gonna let
no.
me answer you?
It's a yes
That's
or no,
exactly
bro.
what you
No, it's
said,
not.
Garrett.
What I answer the way
Yo,
that I want to
man.
answer it. I
All
answer the way
right,
that I
bro.
want to answer it. And
Yo,
so
man, y'all
that
niggas is
so
hilarious.
Chill out,
definition
man.
was
Chill
one of
out.
the definition was one of the words that I used, but what I really said was they can't dictate hip hop. That's the first
Okay,
thing I
so
said.
and
You
that's what
didn't
I
say
asked Trap. I
dictate,
said,
you
can
said
Lear Cohen
define.
dictate hip hop?
So what?
I asked Trap, can Lear Cohen dictate hip hop?
Yeah, no. And this is what I'm saying. I'm talking about the
So he said
culture.
And,
no. He
and I
said
So
no.
asked him, can he? I
Yeah,
asked Trap
Gary,
if he
so I
Gary,
want to
agreed.
hear
Gary,
you because
Gary,
you
Let him
Gary.
clearly
finish because this is where y'all keep getting it messed
because you
up.
because
No, Gary got to keep it a
hold on,
bean.
hold on.
You
Gary,
Hold
said
on, man.
man.
define.
Hold on, man.
Yeah,
Come
bro.
Hold
on.
Gary gotta
on,
keep
You
it
bro.
did,
100, bro.
but you
Yo,
did say define though. I'm just keeping it
I
real. I'm
did.
just
I
keeping it
just
real.
said that. I just said that I said that, but
All
it
right,
wasn't the first thing I said.
yeah, but don't
It,
keep acting like you said something
yo,
totally different to prove a point, Gary.
yo,
Just
my
say
man.
you got it
Yo,
wrong, bro.
yo. If you don't want to understand, because we ain't even got to go back and forth. I'm just trying to clarify because clearly you're confused about what I'm saying. So
I'm going
if
by what you're saying.
I
You
got it, but
obviously
what I'm
aren't
saying is
saying the
that
same thing, my nigga.
define wasn't the
Because you
only word
said
that I
two
said
different
though, Lake.
things.
So are you gonna let me finish, Lake?
If you're
You've been
gonna say the
talking a lot
same
since I've
thing,
been in
don't
here. I've
say a
been in here
third
for 30
thing.
minutes, and you're the main voice I heard, my nigga. Yeah, so all I'm saying is because you keep going back to Leo Cohen, I'm saying despite however significant his name is when it comes to the industry, when it comes to the culture of hip hop, he can't dictate or define or the direction of hip hop and where it's going because he's not a part of the black community. He's not black culture. That's what I'm saying. Only black people can do that. Specifically, the black youth dictate black culture and ultimately dictate hip hop culture. I don't give a fuck how much money you got or what type of or who you are in the industry. If you're not that, it's not gonna happen, my nigga. So that's all I'm saying. So when it comes to people like Drake can engage with it. He can actually contribute to it, but he
Nigga, he
can't define
black.
it.
He black, nigga. The fuck are you talking about?
Yo, them
So
bro,
Eminem didn't
I
have a
don't even
point.
like listening, bro. Niggas
Eminem
just
didn't
be
have a point
talking,
when he
bro.
dictated rap. Eminem didn't
Niggas
have a
just be
point when
talking.
he was
Eminem
His
didn't
dictating rap.
fucking
know.
Y'all
father is
Eminem.
black,
equating
bro.
Hold
So
on.
what?
fucking points.
So
Tell
where
me
Like,
how.
where's his
It's
entry
bragging
point?
in this room,
His
nigga.
father's
Wait.
black
niggas
from
Tell
Memphis
me.
and a
slow.
blues
No,
musician.
because Cause tell me how
No,
Eminem
bro.
or Leo
No,
Cohen,
we're
because
talking about Drake,
those are
bro.
two other
So
examples
the
that
Beastie
y'all
Boys,
talking about.
Eminem, none of them
No,
niggas
how did
was.
they
Come on,
dictate?
man.
How did they
Eminem is
dictate
constantly
hip
said
hop
he was
culture?
against
Rick
Gary,
slavery.
Rubin. So Rick Rubin, none of them
How
niggas.
did
Bro,
they?
I can't, bro.
and most people can follow a line of conversation, but they
How
couldn't.
did they define hip hop culture, bro? I need to know that.
So Rick Rubin didn't have a point when he was.
No, Rick Rubin don't even make beats. What are
Yo,
you
God,
talking
what are you
about?
The
talking
fuck
about,
does that
man?
have to do with anything? What does making
How
beats
did
have to
hip
do
hop?
with
Well,
Hold on.
anything?
making beats have to
Tell
do
me.
with. It's not
Yo,
just
man,
about
Gary,
music,
you
right?
everywhere, bro. You
Answer the
Y'all
everywhere,
said
bro.
question.
hip hop is not
Answer
just
the
the music, right?
question,
It's the
bro.
culture, right?
Answer the question. How did Rick Rubin or Leo Cohen or Eminem, any of these people that y'all talking about, how
So
did
this
they
little label called Def
how did
Jam didn't
they
do shit for the
how
hip hop
did they
culture, huh?
how
This
did they
So
label, this label called
you
Def
not
Jam
even
didn't do
yeah,
helping,
shit
my
for hip
nigga. You
hop
just
culture,
ad
right?
libbing. Be quiet.
Leor was
Lake,
1/3 of the people that started it.
answer
Bro,
my
y'all
question
just
for
say
me,
I'm
Lake.
trying to
anything
answer the
on here,
question
yo.
for you right now.
Lake,
How Leor
answer the question
Cohen
for
help
me,
hip
bro.
hop, or
No,
how did he
I didn't say
contribute?
help. See, now
What?
you change your words. I
All
didn't
right,
say help.
what you
How did he
you choose the
how
verb. How,
how did he define and dictate hip hop culture?
Cause he was making all the the
I'm
business
not asking
moves,
you,
nigga.
every art,
Garfield.
Oh,
every
you're
what?
not
What does that
asking me,
mean,
nigga. I'm in
God?
the
Are you gonna
conversation
let me
too.
answer the question, bro? The entry point for every artist for a period of time was Def Jam Records, which he was 1/3 owners of, my nigga. Period, point blank. So guess what? Culture at that time was dictated by hip hop artists. He is the avenue, my nigga. He is the bridge that allows something that stands on your corner to become worldwide. pride, my nigga. That is a part of culture, my nigga. That is dictating culture, my nigga. That's taking something small and making it larger to the world. That is dictating culture. That's the biggest dictation of culture
No,
you could do, my nigga. Just
no.
because it's on your block doesn't mean it's original, my nigga. Expansion is dictate. What's the difference? What's the
Because what
difference?
you're describing
He
is
he
his.
he. All right.
Because what you're
He signed
describing.
Ella.
Because what you are
He ushered
describing, Lake.
DMX into the game, my nigga. DMX had been trying for
Lake, what
years.
you are
He ushered
describing.
X into the game.
What you are
He
describing is
physically
him.
went and saw.
God damn.
What you are describing is the
I'm trying to answer a
commercialization
question,
of
bro.
hip hop. He
No, no, no,
made
no, no.
he
Trap. What he's
contributed to the
describing.
commercialization of
Y'all
hip hop.
niggas is
But
slow.
that
He didn't
dictate
contribute
how
to
it
the
What
core
moves.
for
he's
how
describing.
what was being worn within the hip. He didn't contribute within
Trap.
the lifestyle of the hip hop culture. B.
Trap. What's the
I know,
You're
but
definition?
talking
Trap,
Trap.
you
about
got you
comments
got
right
you got
now
a
and
spectator. You got a
the
spectator
chance that he
perspective, bro.
gave these people
What
that
You
he's
was
got y'all
describing.
got
actually
a
What he's
ingrained
spectator
within the hip
perspective,
describing.
hop
bro.
culture. You know what I'm saying? He gave
Trap.
people a
What
shot
he's
though. He did.
describing
You
is
That's
don't
a
know the
fact.
what
definition
he's
of dictate shit,
describing.
though.
Y'all
thing
got a
is,
He's
spectator perspective,
describing.
let
bro.
him
That's
let
cool.
him
Hold
finish,
on.
son.
Hold
You
on,
have a
Cool
man.
cat.
spectator
Trap.
Y'all don't know how
perspective.
to
Scotty's
fucking
fine,
listen.
game, man.
I got to y'all go one at a
Late,
time,
man.
please. Go ahead.
What he's describing is the facilitation of hip hop. That is not what I'm talking about. Hip hop culture is something that is created, again, primarily by black youth. What's going on in hip hop, the dance, the clothes, the fashion, the slang, all that shit is the culture. Leo Cohen ain't contributed to nothing of that. What I just said. He ain't did nothing. He ain't created shit.
So
He
Drake ain't contribute to none of
facilitates hip hop music. That does not make him mean that he creates hip hop. What the fuck are you
that. He
talking about,
dictated
Lake?
on the financial side,
You
though.
told
It's
you
many
totally
levels
wrong,
to
bro.
hip hop, yo.
All
It's
right, let him
Usher,
respond. Let him
Usher
respond.
came
Hold
in
on.
and
One
made
person respond at a time. Go ahead. Who wanted to respond? Garvey, Lake, what y'all want to do? Go ahead.
y'all believe.
Who? Ain't nobody moving Lake, man. Why you keep saying that? Ain't nobody
What
even
you mean?
moving
I
Lake.
keep saying that's the first time I said
Ain't
it.
nobody nah, because somebody said that before. Ain't nobody moving. He getting phone calls. When he get a phone call, he get I don't know I don't know why that's happening to him. But I called him before though. When y'all said it
You
before, I
said
thought that.
I just kept
Ain't
saying
nobody
that.
removing Lake. Niggas be out their mind they removing Lake.
Oh, he was fit talking, then he
Now I
said
know
remove. That's
he
why I
keep
said
getting
it.
phone calls. For some reason, when he get a phone call, he leave out the room. I don't know what the fuck it is.
No, I was saying when y'all say
Yeah, Garvey.
dictate, y'all just talking about what the street shit. Y'all not talking about the financial
We
side,
talking about
the hip hop,
what hip
the
hop
business
is
side of hip
within
hop,
street urban
because it's
culture.
the music business, right? It's called the music business for a reason,
We
right?
talking
You're
about
not just rapping
what
just to
hip
rap on
hop
the corner.
is
That's
street
not hip
urban
hop.
culture. So when y'all stating people like Leo
Oh,
Combs, does
street
Leo
urban
Combs
culture.
define? Does he embody street urban culture? Garvey,
So everybody in hip hop is from the streets, from the hood. That's what y'all
it's
saying.
not.
So
See,
y'all on
you
that
keep
time.
thinking it's about the
Yeah,
hood. It's
nah.
not about
Street
hood when we
urban
saying street
culture. That's
urban
what you
culture. It's not about hood, B, but it's about the way they talk there, the way they walk there, the way they dress, the way you know what I'm saying. It is
so
that's embodying
so
of
when
it.
I
It's
say
not about the
so
street, B.
Drake
You
don't
could
embody none of that trap. That's what you're saying.
nah, man, he
No, he
don't.
doesn't.
So
No,
he
he
ain't
That's what he's
contribute.
doesn't.
saying.
Drake done contributed more to hip hop than
He
But
contributed
And a
to
y'all
lot of
still
rap.
these
are missing
niggas,
what is
he
being
contributed to
He
said.
rap.
contributed to rap.
So take all his
you went from
contributions for
asking
the
who
genre
contributed to what
and the
he's done
culture and throw
culturally.
them
Yeah, I'll be
together.
back.
So then
Hold it down.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
y'all love to pick and choose when y'all
Hey,
want to
Steve,
No,
what you
y'all
include
They
not
a
only
nigga.
pick and
listening.
choose
That's
when
the
it's
But
crazy
Drake,
then
part.
y'all
man.
want to say niggas
Bro,
ain't
you can't
listening. Niggas
you
listening.
cannot
We
tell
been
the
listening
story.
to
You
this shit for
cannot
over
How
a
tell the
you
year and a
story
listening and
half.
of hip
talking at the
hop
same
without
time when people
mentioning Drake.
clarifying what they're saying?
You can't tell the
But when
story of
you
hip hop without mentioning Drake. Period.
You
exactly,
can't at
You
all.
can't at all. So all this
Nobody's
shit y'all
saying
talk
that. And I
about,
don't know why y'all so caught up on that. Y'all start standing in a fucking jerk circle saying the same shit and y'all talking about a different point.
because
but
y'all
Not
y'all
not
in here
everybody
about to
in
saying
get
the
an
culture.
aneurysm over the nigga.
Drake not
Not,
hip
I'm
hop, and
not
you
gonna have
can't
no
tell the
fucking
story of
aneurysm.
hip hop without him.
Don't go there. I can talk how I want to talk,
I
right?
didn't say you. I said y'all. But if the shoe fit, y'all be getting in
You
Put
y'all.
that
do. It's
Come
motherfucker
on,
on
man.
sized up
your
in a
feet.
half and I like
Why
it.
y'all so angry
Yeah,
at
that gotta
niggas for having an
relax.
opinion just like y'all got an
Everybody
opinion?
in the culture is not in the industry. That's not how the fuck it works. There's a separation of the two. Everybody in the industry is not necessarily of the fucking culture, but they might be contributing or helping the culture in some way. I
I
don't
ain't
know why
gonna lie,
y'all
I
keep
ain't
like,
started hearing this culture
pinpointing
Yeah,
word
certain
it's this
till
fucking
Kendrick
clubhouse
did
shit,
that
yo.
shit in
Until
this
we got on here,
clubhouse shit,
nigga.
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas
Nobody
want
give a
saying
fuck
Drake
you
went
about
need
hip
all
to go
that.
hop
What you
outside
do?
fucking
more, read a book or something, because culture is a word that's existed
Books
for
read
a
for
a
very
book.
everything.
long time.
Read a book. Niggas in here got college degrees just like y'all. What are
Y'all
y'all
Man,
talk
talking
about
about?
fuck
culture
that,
for the
God. You
first
ain't gotta
time on
explain
Clubhouse.
that.
So
we ain't read no books.
Bro, man, all I'm saying is when that nigga came in the game in '06, '07, he was hip hop. '09, he was hip hop. '10, 2010, he was hip hop. Now all of a sudden he ain't hip hop because he had a battle. Nigga, when he came with Room for Improvement, he was running with Nicholas F. Fonte,
Dude,
and
that's
all them
why
niggas.
Hold
He
on,
was
man.
considered
Hold
a
on.
backpack
the
rapper.
lame,
That
corny
nigga was
shit.
hip
Garvey.
hop, nigga.
Niggas keep running to him.
Garvey.
But
No,
them niggas was
hold
all
on.
niggas on the
Let
song, nigga.
Garvey finish
That
saying
nigga
what he's saying and then respond to him, please.
when
Go
that
ahead.
nigga came in the game in '05, '06, when he was running with Nicholas F, Fonte, all them niggas, the Clips, he got songs with all them. That nigga was hip hop. Y'all wasn't saying he wasn't hip hop then. When he
That's
first
not
signed with
true.
Cash Money, y'all didn't say he wasn't hip hop.
Bro, you don't
Just
say
cause
nothing
this
about
nigga
your
can
views.
That
do,
Who the
is
fuck
not
just
said that
cause
ain't
this
true?
nigga can rap, sing, do multiple genres, and do all this shit, and your favorite rapper gotta outsource that shit, so that make him not hip hop. He
niggas
wears,
was
he talks, he cuss, he does everything hip hop, nigga.
there was definitely split conversations about people when Drake came out about whether or not they considered him hip hop because the
That's
nigga
true.
was singing just as much as he was rapping.
No, he
I
was
remember
not.
that because
No, that is a
Yeah, he
fact.
was.
I've been a I have been listening to Drake since he came out. I remember the nigga was living in Atlanta. I seen him and Nicki out. Niggas, I know this. I've
Nigga,
been
we
knowing
all
this
been
nigga
listening to Drake since
since.
he came out.
Yeah. But this what I'm
Like,
saying is that I can speak on it because I've been listening to it for a long time. So for Garvey to sit up here and say that
Yeah.
this is a new conversation when it comes to Drake, it's
I
not.
didn't say
You
it
don't
was a
have to
new
agree.
conversation.
You don't have
Yes,
to
you did,
agree
nigga.
with
You
niggas'
did say that.
opinions about
Nigga,
him.
that's
You can
not when he
obviously
first
say
came out when he
you
was
can
living in Atlanta,
obviously
nigga.
say you could obviously you obviously don't agree with niggas who say he's not hip hop. But to act like that's a new conversation or new narrative about Drake is crazy. Nigga been saying that shit since he came out.
That's
All right,
about.
you got it.
They just heard culture for the first time too on Clubhouse. So here we
You
are.
got it.
Suck it.
You got it. Y'all did just start using that culture word.
All
Y'all
right,
wasn't saying
bro.
that
Y'all done
culture
ran
shit.
that culture word
Y'all
to the
didn't even know.
ground, bro.
Y'all
We've
wasn't
been
even saying
using
hip
Hip
hop
we've
hop
been
and
culture
rap
been
and shit
around
was
for
different.
decades. What
we've
you
been
talking
using that
Nah,
about?
word
y'all
culture
start
for
trying to
years.
create different nuances for the shit now. It used to mean one thing. Now the shit mean 100 different fucking things. Y'all done
Listen,
confused the shit out of us. What the
It's
fuck?
the culture, but you're not black. But
It's,
then
it's
you
the
could be a
culture.
part
We've,
of it.
we've
You can
been saying it.
contribute.
All right, so let me give you
Yeah, go
my
ahead.
interpretation, right,
Don't
Trey?
troll either.
No, come on, bro. I'm dead ass serious right now. Listen, gang. I grew up watching BT, shit like that meant the culture does. Like sports, Michael Jordan, shit like that, what the culture does, right? The streets, drug dealers, all that type of shit was the culture to us. Okay? Nikes, motherfucking the way niggas dress, certain type of clothing items was culture to us, gang. So now all of a sudden, a nigga that contributed to everything I said is not the culture no more in 2025. Y'all confusing the fuck out of me, bro. Y'all starting to bring in what niggas is born, what niggas do, what they said, and hip hop records now. It's about content. It's like, this shit just changed, bro. Y'all start adding a lot of shit to that culture word, bro. That's all I'm
The
saying.
crazy shit
Yeah,
is, the crazy shit. Hold on, Lincoln. The
yeah.
crazy shit is though, when I'm telling you that he's not hip hop culture though, that's exactly what I mention when I say that shit though, B. He don't walk, talk, look. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in the way he carries himself, aside from rapping, is hip hop within his cloth though, B. And I don't know why y'all can't seem to, you know what I'm saying, accept that though. When you know when y'all gonna accept it? Y'all gonna accept it later on when he finished rapping though, and y'all see the way he gonna be approaching, you know what I'm saying, and showing his lifestyle that he lived though, B. Y'all gonna be like, oh, the nigga was right though. All he was doing within the hip hop culture was rapping. Everything else about him wasn't nothing within hip hop, B. And that's
Talk about
but that's the way some people are though. It ain't
Can
no
I say
problem with
something?
it.
is carrying a purse, hip hop. Just
No,
paint
that's
your
gay.
nails. They said Drake painted his nails, but then XX paint his nails. Don't Playboy Cardi paint his nails.
That
All
ain't
these
that's
Uzi
personal,
Vert
bro.
paint their
They
nails.
don't think they hip hop either
But
though. God.
no, them
Can
niggas
I
Everybody
get
say
say that.
something real quick?
So what?
All right.
So what?
Before you go, Richard. Before you go, Lincoln wanted to say something. I had cut Lincoln off.
My bad.
Yo, what up?
Go
I
ahead,
What
got,
up,
Lincoln.
I got a
everybody?
question for you.
Yo, what up, everybody? No, I was just trying to clear up. So one of the guys said that they knew him and he was always singing and rapping. That's not true. So when he first came out, he was a backpack rapper. Room for Improvement was all raps. The first time we really heard him sing was, I think, on Comeback Season. It was one of the joints, and that was like a spoof. And then people told him that that shit was alright, and then he kept going with that whole style. But just clearing
That's
that up.
facts.
Because
That's facts.
he
no,
was
he
like
sung the
King
hooks on
Crash.
Room for Improvement,
So
Come
so
Winter, and
Trump,
all
so
them
Trump,
songs.
what
I
J
was
No,
just
Cole
about.
do besides rap and hip
No,
hop?
the singers on
what's up,
Room
Rico?
for Improvement was a guy named
What does
Boyska the
Rico, your
J
mic
Cannon.
is
Cole do
low.
besides what does J Cole do besides rap and hip hop?
Never mind. So, could I say what I
I'll
was
get
going
to
to
that in
say?
a second, man. I'll tell you in a minute.
So I
Go ahead.
would just say this. If I had a person in the NBA to speak for the players union, it'd probably be a player who represents the players union. Same with the NFL. Same with if you're a computer tech person, there's always a person over your union that's worked that field. Like if we needed a spokesperson ever to speak on our cultural mishaps, shortcomings, needs as hip hoppers, he could never fill that position. He's a great rapper. He makes great songs. But when we speak about the culture of hip hop, he could never stand, like, he could not ever be a spokesperson. I don't care what niggas is painting their nails. All that shit is personal choice. If a nigga cut his hair a funny way, that's because you can still be hip hop and do shit like that. But when we say, okay, we need a representative to talk on hip hop's behalf, he couldn't do that. And so when people say he's not the culture, just take that in consideration.
Well, I don't need folks to be no spokesperson, but what I will say is I understood the point. But I do believe that when it come down to hip hop in 2025, it'll be a couple of people sitting at that table.
Yes. Yeah, but he wouldn't be one of them.
Yes, he would.
He'll
So
Let
absolutely
me
be
shot,
ask
one
you
of
Yes,
shot,
this.
them.
he
what,
would.
shot. Other relevant rappers right now in
Hold on.
2025,
You're
like
saying
relevant.
rap. I'm talking about the culture of hip hop. Let me ask
But
you something.
who
What?
hasn't in the last 5 years
Hold
that
on.
you
Come
feel
on,
came
bro.
out?
I'm not talking about making songs. I'm talking about the culture of hip hop. Y'all stuck
No,
on music.
I know, shot. But
Let
I'm
me
saying, who would you give it to right now? Relevant,
let
not
me
somebody back in the day.
what you mean? Who would I give it to? Give what to?
You were
The
talking about a
culture of hip
spokesperson, like
hop. Who would you
Culture
give
of
it
yeah,
hip
to?
hop. Who represented
who would be
not
a good
Drake?
spokesperson right now? That
Kendrick for sure.
Oh
He
my
okay?
could talk.
man,
No,
I
Always
can't
hold
have
on.
that
this
nigga.
Hold
conversation.
Got a
on.
lot of
No.
ladies in that
Nah,
nigga.
I think it's a
Y'all
lot of new
asked
generation
y'all
dude,
Nope.
asked
nigga.
y'all
I
asked
think
me
Lil Baby is one
asked
of
me
them.
a quote on. Can I answer the
Um,
question, bro? How you going to not like my answer and cut me off? I'll give you the answer and I'll back it up with shit. And get a little baby too. There's a lot of people. I'm not here to say, oh, and you could pick a number of people. He's just not one of them. Like what caused if you from the United States, you grew up in hip hop and you grew up in the inner city and all that, what the fuck could Drake say for you as far as your experience goes?
Wait, so the niggas who get on every song saying they ain't no rap nigga can speak on hip hop. That's what you
Exactly.
claiming to be
That
rap
Nigga,
shit
nigga.
sound
Jay,
crazy as hell,
Y'all
bro.
crazy, bro.
y'all
Y'all,
missing. And that's
y'all
cool.
crazy.
I ain't gonna argue with crazy people. I'm gonna just say y'all right.
Why niggas got to
So
be
so
crazy? That nigga
I
got
didn't
to
say
pop.
so
you. I didn't say you.
so Rashad,
I'm just saying I ain't
Y'all
listen.
make
Y'all
hip
don't get
hop
it.
sound lame as hell.
so Rashad,
I don't think y'all understand. Culture, not
so
rap.
Rashad, I'll ask you a question.
Just did. That's another one. That was
So
one.
you're saying Drake and Kendrick can't talk to the same exact people?
No, they can talk all they want, but they can't talk from a place of representation.
Huh?
Oh man,
Yeah, that you just lost me too. I ain't gonna lie.
nah,
Y'all
I
had
get what
Real
shot.
solid.
I
Hey,
got
y'all
shot
are right.
perspective.
break it
Like
down though, Rashad.
That
I
nigga
want
said,
I
shot
get exactly what
perspective.
you're saying.
I
hey,
get what
you
he's
know
saying.
what, bro?
hey,
Niggas don't give a fuck
Rashad,
about hip hop, man. Niggas care
Rashad,
about rap,
What
bro.
up, Dirk?
Niggas don't give a
can
fuck
I
about this
can
dirty.
I ask you a
Cause y'all
quick
make,
question?
hold on
Exactly.
real quick, dirty. Cause y'all niggas make hip hop sound lame as hell, bro. Like it's a private club to be a part of, bro. That nigga don't want to be a part of hip hop, bro.
I just
Niggas is
want to ask.
rapping, man. Niggas
I
is rapping and making
Exactly,
money
and
and
ain't
take care
nothing
of their
wrong.
fucking
quick
kids, bro.
Ain't
question.
nothing
Quick, that's
wrong
a
with that.
bad take, Gabo. Hey,
Yeah.
Rashad, quick question, right? When you say these things, right? You know what I'm saying? You speak for other people, but before the beats, all that, when you got people like Kendrick speaking, he's on record of saying what this man did for him. Cold, real hip hop niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? Drake didn't say shit. I didn't see Rakim. I didn't see Big Daddy Kane speak on this man, bro. I didn't see all type of niggas way more qualified than me and every other nigga in here put together. You feel me? So I
What's your
hear.
question?
Hold on, bro. I'm making a statement before my
Oh,
question,
my
my
bad. I
nigga. But
thought
it's
I
cool though. Go
was listening.
ahead,
No,
bro.
I was
You
listening for the
got it.
question.
Nah, you got it, gang.
I don't want it. I want to hear your question. That's all.
You do. You being funny. You got it, bro.
No, Dirty, you
I ain't
been the
gonna do that
last
with
nigga to try to be funny, bro.
Why did you leave? Dirty, come back up. Y'all let him finish, please.
So you're gonna
I
make a
don't want to
statement
just
before
say
you
it.
ask a question. You're gonna get mad that somebody asks, "What's the question?" Because you made a
None of it,
statement.
James.
Come
Well,
on,
you
man.
had a lead
Don't
on
do
to
it.
his
I'm
question, and
telling you, don't
y'all.
do
Well, I
it.
didn't know that. I was wondering what the question was. That's all.
And so you
Get
have a
into
lead
it.
on.
Well, he can finish. Ain't nobody
Y'all
stopping me
know
from.
He left
Rashad.
the
Y'all know
stage.
Oh,
Rashad, the old
well, at
head
the
that
end
feel
of the
like he
day,
got to be the only one to talk.
Even if Kane, Rakim, all them said what he's done, he's great musically and all that. Clive Davis has done a lot for hip hop too. That nigga's not hip hop.
I really want
So
to know what Dirty had to say because the whole time he didn't want to talk. And this just fucked it all up.
The way y'all make it sound, who would want to be a part of hip hop? Well, y'all be carrying on about that.
Bro, the Rashad, that's the thing though. The hip hop that Rashad know, which is where it originated from and all that, they have a hard time understanding that it's not that in its entirety no
no,
more.
no, no. Respectfully, don't
Y'all got
speak
a
for me.
very hard time with
Hold
that.
on,
Yes, y'all do,
please.
bro.
Respectfully, don't speak for me because I'm still
Man,
act.
bro, I
Hold
done
on,
sat here and
bro.
heard you and your
I'm
mind on
still.
this shit,
Hold
bro.
on. Okay,
You're
but
not wrong,
I'm active right
honestly.
now. What you just said is inaccurate when it comes to a depiction of me.
Active.
I'm right here.
What?
Yeah, what you just said. Say hip hop the truck. No, I
Okay, so you
under
said you
clubhouse.
active, right?
I
You still
understand.
active, right?
You fucking right.
All right, so
I
tell
never
me
stop.
right now who would be. You said Kendrick Lamar would be the the representation of hip hop culture right
No,
now, and
no,
you're
he's
wrong.
one of many. He's one of many.
I'm
There
gonna
ain't
keep
no.
it 100 with you, bro. It's certain niggas they ain't even finna listen to him.
What's wrong with y'all?
In
What's
this
wrong with
culture,
y'all?
they not even
Hey
finna
man,
hear
why
shit
y'all
he's
niggas
saying,
Yeah,
making
bro.
up
What
but
are you
y'all
talking
own
about?
shit, man?
That man, he's not even one of
but
Just
there's
make
a
a hip
lot
hop
of
for the
people.
old
Like it
niggas.
ain't
Don't do
just
y'all
one.
own shit.
Yo, go one at a time.
Especially in his concerts,
One
then.
at a
Especially.
time.
I'm
But
just
the
saying,
crazy
there's a
thing
lot
is,
of
I
people.
understand where you're coming from, Rashad, respectfully like, on this one, right? I understand where he's coming from by bringing you up. But on the other end of it, the younger people in the room are doing the same thing. Y'all gatekeeping in a different way. So what's the difference? At this point, nobody can really speak on it unless you're in the industry, or at least or unless you were around when the shit first originated.
Lake
Because
literally tried
anytime
to
anybody
explain
was
it to y'all, and y'all didn't even like his explanation of it when he
What
said
did
Drake
Lake?
was
What did
hip
Lake
hop.
say, bro? What did somebody?
right,
He said Drake was hip hop. Everybody in here basically disagreed with him, so you can't even say that because he said and y'all push back on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we the coaches, so let's
that's
move on.
No, no. Go. Just to be clear, right, I just want to say,
y'all just heard that word last.
we do ourselves a disservice when we take a cat who's put as much time and work into his craft and has been excellent at this shit, and to say he's not fucking hip hop. When we say he's a fine student of the culture, right? At what point does he graduate? It gets on my fucking nerves. All the fucking work he's done, and then now he's nothing but now y'all. Some of y'all call him a white man, a Jew,
Talk to
when he's
him,
a
But
black
Lex.
Lex,
man.
that's
Niggas
my
don't
hey,
go
Lex. The
nothing
nigga
towards the
Hold
race.
on,
You never
hold
mention
on,
me. You
hold
never
on.
hear me
keep
mention
going,
nothing
Lex.
about his
Now
race,
you
religion, or
now,
nothing else.
Yeah,
They
I
do
be
that
trolling
from
this nigga
time
in his
to
Let
private.
him
time.
finish.
He
Let him
don't shoot.
finish. Let him
let me
finish.
let
Let
me
him
finish,
finish.
please.
Hold on.
You talk about he can't speak for black Americans and black culture and all that shit. But I swear to God, Bob Marley can. Like, when the fuck is this insane fucking shit gonna stop?
Talk to him, Lex.
It's
Bob,
fucking ridiculous.
And Drake a
What could
dual
Bob
citizen.
Marley
He's
What the
do?
American
fuck are
too.
you talking
And
about?
Drake
Hey,
American
Right.
too. He's a
bro.
dual citizen. So y'all
Oh,
forgot that.
So hold on. So the
The
nigga that
nigga not
started
just
hip hop is
Canadian. He
so
American.
so one of the niggas that started hip hop ain't even American.
Who you talking
So he
about?
can't speak for hip hop either.
Who hurt?
To
Ain't
them
he just
niggas, both
This
of
is
them.
ain't he
when
just
y'all going wrong right now. We not
oh,
saying nothing within his
I don't care
race or
about race.
religion, B.
it
We're not
always
talking
comes that
about
he say he's a
nothing.
white man.
Race and religion doesn't carry within culture, though, bro. We not saying that right there, bro, at
But
all.
I love Eminem,
Well,
so
trap
I
talk to
haven't
breaking
him.
said that at
American
all.
too.
I haven't said nothing about his
Yo, fuck
race or
that. If you ain't
religion,
from New
B.
York, you can't even talk on this shit. Mute up. This hip
Blasting
hop,
says this
nigga.
all the time. He grew up
Y'all
with a
took his
white woman.
citizenship.
He
Rasmus
grew up
don't
like
say
a
nothing
Jewish
about
man.
his race or religion within him
Yes, he
not
do.
being
He
there,
said he
B.
ain't grow up in
Blasting
the
doesn't say
urban.
that.
No, he doesn't.
His mom white. He from the Jewish
A
community.
fact.
That nigga American, nigga. He got dual citizenship. What the fuck is y'all talking about?
And he grew up in Memphis in
That
them
shit is
trenches too.
He,
Nigga,
he
Jamaican.
didn't
Jay
grow up
He
in
Z and
spent
Memphis
Biggie
in
time
them
out there, boy.
is
trenches.
Y'all
Ain't
niggas
none
Jamaican,
of
tweak.
nigga.
y'all speaking on
Even
nobody's
sitting here
race.
saying,
Wow.
well, that nigga Glass have brought up that nigga being Jewish 100 times.
50
Why
is
we acting
West
like he
Indian.
didn't?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it
Come on, we
100.
gotta
Any
be
nigga that got a
honest
black
now.
father has experienced the culture, nigga, in some type of way. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
So every
That
black,
nigga
so
uncle
wherever
played
he
the
black
bass
Niggas
for
man
is
at,
Al
he
crazy.
was a
Green,
hip hop.
nigga. That nigga knew
You know, his pops could have been an
coaching.
Obama type nigga.
Is you
That's what
slow?
every
Obama
black
black
man is
too,
Do you
taught in
know
nigga.
who
hip
his
hop.
cousins is, dude?
Y'all
We on
niggas weird,
Clubhouse.
Exactly.
nigga.
What the fuck is y'all talking about? Do y'all know where he spent his
We
summers
on
at when he was with his
Clubhouse.
pops?
Oh, Drake?
Yes.
Yeah, he was in Memphis.
No,
Okay then. What, he was in the nice part of
But I'm gonna
Memphis?
be, bro. I'm gonna be a buck with you,
Fuck is
bro.
you talking
Hold on,
about?
hold
no,
on, hold on,
Drake
hold
was
on,
in
hold
Nah,
on,
Memphis.
that's
hold on, hold
crazy,
on,
bro.
hold on, hold on, bro. Because I get how it's marketed now, but I remember when Drake first came out and the nigga was making songs about him and his pops not even being close. So all this new imagery of him always being around and him taking
Yeah,
up
like
random ass photos
That's cause he
of
had
him.
a black father,
Hold
bro.
on,
That's what
bro.
I'm trying to
Him,
tell
that's
you.
wild. Yeah, that's wild, crazy. Nigga. I got my
Yeah,
kids in the
that
yeah,
back.
the
mean he had
black
a black
American
father.
dad story.
Yo, bro,
Yeah, for
yo,
sure.
bro.
Fuck you
Yeah, I'm a
talking about.
black father.
Yeah,
That's
but like all this,
insane.
these one or two pictures that the nigga's showing that's trying to go viral to make it like that nigga been there every summer. Like, let's stop the cap, bro.
Right.
It ain't
Man,
gotta
I
be
see
every
what
summer,
y'all
but
be
it was
on.
some summers.
Y'all be trying to downplay niggas'
You
That
already
nigga,
know
experiences.
what
that
That's what
motherfucker was
y'all.
raised as a
Okay.
he was raised as a white Jew. I don't give a fuck. Even if he was in Memphis during the summer, he was raised as a white
So
Jew
there's
for
no
10 out of
niggas in
12
Toronto,
months,
huh?
nigga.
There's no
Fuck is
niggas
Y'all,
we
in
y'all
talking
ain't
Toronto.
about?
see the,
So
y'all
he
ain't see
can't.
the
So
clips
basically,
of
he
him.
can't speak for you.
Y'all ain't see the clips of him saying how, us black
He's the
folks
Canadian
are
Disney
so.
kid. Y'all are bullshit like it's anything different. Y'all understand what RJ is saying. Because when Drake came out, motherfuckers like, who is this nigga? Who did he come from? Y'all made fun of him because he was on fucking Degrassi. Then all of it, he always said he didn't really fuck with his dad. And then all of a sudden, for a co-sign like he went every other fucking place, all of a sudden his black dad pops up. He got Memphis roots and blah, blah, blah. Y'all
Yeah,
really
he want to
stupid.
show
So
it and
he
get a
said
nigga
he
Facts.
really
endorsement
didn't
deal and
fuck
all
with his
that.
Facts.
dad
How
though.
far is
That's what he
Toronto
said.
from New
Bingo.
York?
Y'all,
That
How
nigga
y'all,
from
far is
didn't,
Memphis.
Toronto
y'all
from
didn't
New York?
y'all didn't see the
He
clip.
really didn't fuck with his
It
dad,
ain't
bro. Is that
far,
what y'all
son.
really
It's
saying,
So
bro?
how
it's
I
like
y'all don't
a
fuck
can
with
10
y'all
hour
tell
dad?
y'all
drive,
never
nigga.
listen
It's
to
a
the
10
That
hour
don't mean
truth.
drive.
y'all not
Y'all
black, though.
just
Y'all
want
ain't
to
see the
talk.
clip
Dad
when he
didn't fuck with him. Shit.
y'all ain't see the clip when he was about 18 with his white girlfriend and his white homie and his
Some of y'all
homie's
got
Yeah,
white
who
hold
who
on
he
girlfriends.
and his
who he
homie's white
procreated with? Who he
girlfriend.
had a son with?
Hold on, let me finish what I'm saying
Ice
Who
T
first.
the
got a white
fuck was he
girlfriend.
Exactly.
rapping?
And
Who the
he's
fuck was
sitting
he
there,
rapping with that big ass
bro,
afro with
Ice T
bro.
got a
When
white
he was
wife.
sitting
What
there
that
with
when
his
mean?
he was a shorty?
when he was sitting there with his
He only
white
fuck with
girlfriend.
black strippers.
Yo, my nigga, you don't hear me
Nah, I'm
talking.
done. You
Y'all all
niggas be
right?
trolling, bro.
When the nigga sitting there with his white girlfriend and then his homie, the white boy, and he got a white girlfriend, and he's talking about, yeah, and when they use slang, they sound so ghetto, and that he talking about us.
This is bad, bro.
It's
It's
the
bad
truth.
word, yo.
This is horrible, bro.
So no
This
niggas
nigga been
that
with his
rap
pop.
don't got white
The
girlfriends
nigga
or
made
white
his pops
wives.
a Jodeci tape, bro.
No, when he's
He and
saying
that motherfucker
Yo,
rapping with
shut
his
up.
daddy twin. I'm just saying, gang. Like, what is these niggas talking about?
So Rashard, you said he
What
can't
the
speak
fuck?
for us?
no, not me, not my hell no,
Y'all let
But,
white Jews speak for.
let me ask you a question. Can Kwame Tori speak for you?
no,
Okay.
no.
It's just weird because y'all acting like y'all don't understand. I'm pretty sure a lot of people in this motherfucking room, y'all got it at, duh. You know who he is, duh. But did you probably fuck with him like that your whole life? Probably not. Did he fuck
No.
with you like that? Probably not. So it could possibly be the same thing for Drake. But now all of a sudden, now that nigga from Memphis and he went on tour
Yeah,
with his daddy and he was singing the Jodeci.
if
Y'all
you
niggas
didn't know
stupid
him or
fuck
listen to the
now.
music and deep dive in it, of course you would say that.
I mean,
But
I
have
mean,
you?
so you
Yo,
didn't
go
know
listen to too
you know
much.
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
like verse 2, and you go see if he was close with his pops.
Nah, listen to the music before that,
Hold on.
nigga. That's
Also,
how I know you don't
ain't
listen
his
to it.
blood.
Yeah,
Ain't
listen
his,
to yeah, even in the
Y'all
beginning, the fucking
assuming somebody
what was that tape?
relationship
The
not
So Far
having to be
Gone. Go
honest.
listen to So Far Gone, them few songs over there, and you let me know
What's
if
the
it
few
sounded like he was
songs
let me
close
over
ask
with
you a
his
there?
question
father.
then.
What's the few
What
songs
was
over
on
there?
so far,
He
brother?
said a few things on So
So,
Far Gone, son.
What'd he say?
so, so your relationship with your pop stamps whether you hip hop or not.
Oh, that's not what I
Nah, that's
No,
said.
not
that's
what.
what
Come on, y'all moving,
everybody
y'all
said.
moving the
So
envelope.
is
I'm
So
my
tired of
that
this.
takes away
This
understanding.
his
is
blackness
clubhouse
though,
banter
because his
now,
dad
my
wasn't his
nigga.
life.
I know. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
y'all
figure
moving.
out what
This nigga
exactly
can't even
is.
tell
His
me a
blood
song a
still
nigga
in his
said
What?
since he
veins,
left the
though.
pops on. Y'all just be
What are y'all
talking on.
talking about exactly? I'm a little confused because I
No,
just
A
now
Barty,
yeah.
you
niggas,
got it,
now
but you know
niggas want
that's
to know
not
what
what
his
I was
daddy
saying.
I
did.
want
You
to know
know
why
what I
y'all
was
keep
responding
talking about
to.
him and his pop's
I
relationship.
don't know what
If
y'all
y'all
popping
doing?
is hip hop
Y'all
music.
moving
That's
this
the
shit to
question.
the wrong
Versus
zone though,
being
right
a
now.
business of being quote unquote on the good side or the hood side. Y'all brought that shit up.
Bro,
So can't nobody tell
don't
Cause
get
y'all
me.
it too
keep
deep
trying to
without.
use
Can't,
folks'
so can't
race and
nobody.
What's up?
motherfucking
What's up?
ethnicity
What
as
you asking?
crime.
Hold on. What you asking, bro?
Yeah, I was just asking. No, I think he's talking to me, brother. I was just
Yeah.
asking. I'm trying to figure out what the nature of the convo is right now. Like I'm a little bit. I think
All
I'm a
right.
little
Well,
bit.
sometimes you gotta sit back. You know what I'm saying? Watch the way it's going and catch up on the speed though. Right now, we in the third
No,
lane. You know what I'm
that's what
saying?
I've been doing.
So listen. It's called
That's what
read
I've
in the
been doing.
room,
I'm still
and you'll figure it out
figure it
because
out.
I can't rewind it on for you right now. But I will do. What I'll do right now is though I'll reset the room right now for you though, right? Because we're gonna bring it back to this right now, man.
That's
As the
all I'm
title of the
asking.
room states right now, Drake's UMG lawsuit was thrown out. Not Like Us was ruled as being just opinions right there. So we're going from, so we started there, and where we're at right now, it's discussing upon if Drake really embodying the hip hop culture? Is he the hip hop culture right now? So we have some people standing on one side and stating that he's not hip hop culture, and other people are stating that he is hip hop culture. That's as far as I could give you, as much as I could read for you right now. The rest I need you to
That's
do right
perfect.
now is read it yourself. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Now I can get back into the conversation. You're welcome.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
let Paz say something, Trap. He might have a good opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? I know, blood. I
What's
was
up? Oh, what's up? What's up, Molly? What's up? What up?
I ain't been over here fucking around listening to this shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. I mean, I think it's okay to say that Drake is a part of hip hop culture. Like I don't even think it's that deep to say that somebody is like part of hip hop culture. That means so much. Like these days, it's such a kind of broad thing. He literally makes rap music, hip hop music. So I don't really think there's any. It's more like a virtue signal for people like to be on some purity shit. And listen, I'm damn near a Drake hater, so I'm not really
So let me ask you
like.
this
So
thing,
I
right?
just
And I'm
think.
gonna get right back
Wait,
to you. I'm
hold
not
on.
I'm
Wait,
not taking the
let
mic
me.
away from you right now. I'm gonna ask you a question though. So
Can you
do
ask me
you
when I'm
think
finished
that
what
do
I'm
you
saying?
think that do you think that by just making rap music can make you be part, you know what I'm saying, of the lifestyle we call hip hop?
So yeah, I want to just finish what I'm saying because that is what I was about to speak to directly. Is it? Um, I think that there are the thing about like the lifestyle of hip hop, as you say, is that can mean different things to different people. I grew up in the '90s. You feel me? And so I don't necessarily think it's like I said, I just think that there are different ways of looking at that. He makes rap music. He made a career off of rap music. He's had influences that are clearly like pure hip hop, like things like Little Brother. He's been involved in battle rap like before this Kendrick shit, before the Pusha T shit. Like he was showing love to battle rappers, going to events. I would say that he kind of does like live sort of a hip hop lifestyle. Do I think he's a loser? Yes. Do I think it's possible that you can be a part of hip hop but also be a loser? Yeah. The nigga is just a loser. I don't think, I don't think we gain anything or achieve anything by being like he's not hip hop. Like, I don't know. Like, who cares? You feel me?
Facts.
Like, I think like Takashi 6ix9ine is hip hop. He's a fucking loser.
All
You feel me? He's a rapper. So he's hip hop.
right. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like he's a fucking loser.
so what you're saying is that you could not talk, walk, dress, or anything within the hip that embodies hip hop culture and still be considered as if you are hip hop culture.
What I'm saying is that everything you just named is subjective.
It's subjective. How is it subjective? I don't think it's subjective when it comes to speaking a language. You know what I'm saying? Walking,
I
talking, and anything that comes along. I think it's a certain thing that you have to embody, and that could be recognized by other people who embody that same culture. You know what I'm saying? They can recognize it like that. I don't think you can actually be be talking another language and still say that you're talking Chinese though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Is
so the
that
thing is that
possible? Can I
yeah,
walk up to a
so
Chinese person and start talking a whole nother language,
I
but
get
then
the
tell them,
analogy,
yo, I'm
bro.
talking
Bro,
Chinese?
I get your analogy already. Like you didn't need to go that far. But here I
Yeah.
can answer you. The difference between language and hip hop versus
Uh,
Chinese is that Chinese is an actual language. It's
no,
like
no. Hip
defined
hop is an actual language,
with
B.
No, it's
hold
not
on, brother.
neither.
No. It's a dialect. It's a way of talking. What you mean?
So
It's a dialect and a way of talking. Like when you got
and a
somebody,
way
like
of
when you got
talking.
somebody that's talking, when you got somebody that talk with a southern
Yeah, no, you go ahead, bro.
accent. You know what I'm saying? You could tell a southern accent from a New York accent, can't you?
I know. And there's a difference between an accent, a
Mm-hmm.
dialect, and a
Yeah, but
language.
Chinese isn't a language. The
It's not.
dialects of
Mandarin
Chinese
is
are
a language.
Mandarin,
Mandarin, whatever. Yeah,
Cantonese.
cool.
Oh,
So what
yeah.
I'm saying is
School on
that's not that. So sure, replace what he said with Mandarin, and it still exactly applies.
But if I speak Ebonics or hip hop slang to people, we could have a whole conversation where the average person is not a part of that culture, won't understand shit we saying.
Yeah, we can't act like
That
you
doesn't
have
mean.
to.
Well, wait, but hold on.
You
That doesn't.
That
Yeah, hold
is,
on, brother. That doesn't negate what I'm saying, though.
I didn't say it did.
So then great. So what I'm
But I'm
saying is
saying
that he's
it's
still hip
still
hop, and that it's still
you can
subjective.
have you can have a language within a language.
It's
White people understand Ebonics, yo.
because
I
the
live in the
trap
Well,
South.
trap
right.
It
I
ain't
don't.
my
I don't
problem.
understand the
Yeah,
point.
y'all
What
going
I'm
somewhere else with
saying
this
is
shit.
that these things are subjective.
Go ahead, Gary. Go ahead,
It's
Gary.
not a
He
defined
doesn't
Hold
have to
on.
be
Let
a
Gary
language.
go.
It doesn't have to be
Nah,
technically a
Trap, you
language like
went
Trap
nowhere.
was.
That shit ain't no
No, no,
bad
no, no.
shit.
Let it
No,
go.
You got these
no,
niggas talking
no,
some
no,
Let
no.
it
stupid ass
go.
shit.
Trap's point wasn't necessarily a bad one. It's just niggas trying to be strict on,
It's a
on
terrible
on words,
analogy.
right? Because
No, it was a perfect
it
one.
doesn't have to, but
No
it
way.
doesn't have
No,
to
it was
be.
not.
It
It was not
Y'all gonna keep
hold
comparable
on,
talking while he's
whatsoever.
Yo,
talking?
bro, let
yo.
Gary
What?
talk. My man, let
I
Gary
didn't know
talk.
no one else was. I
It
didn't know
doesn't
no
All
one
have
else
to
right,
was
my
be.
talking.
man, mute up, bro.
It doesn't have to be technical language for it to be rooted in culture, have its own culture. Patois is not a fucking language; it's a dialect, but it's still got culture.
Facts.
Like, so it doesn't have to be technically a language, my nigga.
Thank
That's
you,
Trap's
Gary.
point about hip hop, is that hip hop has a certain type of way niggas speak, and that has culture to it.
I know. And what I'm saying is
And
that
Drake
there
speak
are
that.
people, and that can even change regionally. You could be listening to somebody talking and say, "Oh, he's speaking hip hop," and somebody else could hear it and be like, "He's not," or whatever. What I'm saying to you is that it's subjective. These aren't like terms that are just defined with like rigid definitions or even necessarily characteristics that are just agreeable across the board.
Yes,
But
they
that's
are.
also getting away from the
Nah,
point of what I'm.
there's
That's
generalities,
also
bro.
wait, hold
Nigga's
on.
a
That's also
studio
getting
thug, bro.
away. Hold on.
Gary,
That's
what you
also
said, Drake
getting. Hey,
Drake does that.
can I just finish what I'm saying, please? That's also getting away from the overall point that I'm making, though. The point is that you could have somebody that never uses a certain type of language, maybe, but maybe they dress a certain way. Is that person not hip hop because they don't hit like every single mark? What if there's somebody who's a rapper who doesn't know how to fucking do graffiti or b-boy? There'd be niggas who tell you that person not hip hop.
No, they
What I'm
won't.
saying to you is that all of these things are subjective, and it going around and saying this person not hip hop is like cool, I guess, for you or something for like a pat on the back or a virtue
Yo,
signal.
yo, bro,
But
can I
the
ask you a
point is,
question?
hold on, brother, I'm
Let him
answering
finish.
you
Let him
really
finish.
soon.
Let him finish. I'm
I'm
about to
answering.
cook this nigga.
God
Go
damn.
ahead.
So
Yeah, let me
what
go
I'm
after you,
saying
Trap.
is that there are people, like I said, remember what I just said. There are people that exist that would say you're a rapper, but you can't like break dance or do graffiti, so you're not hip hop to me either. What I'm saying is that all of these qualifications and characteristics are subjective. And because Drake is a rapper who raps and makes rap songs, he's hip hop
He's circling
to
the
me.
block,
All
man.
right.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah, you spinning the block. All
let me
right.
go after
Yeah,
you.
You let
Rashad,
me
you can go
finish, but you
first.
interrupt me.
You go first.
I
I'll go
was
after
gonna
you,
say
Rashad.
there.
Hold on, my brother. I gave you. You was in the car seat. Let him go.
Yo, Trap,
Go
can
ahead,
I say
There
Rashad.
are
something real quick
people.
directly to
Lincoln.
him?
Matter of fact, let Lincoln go. Let Lincoln go first, Rashad. Go ahead,
I got
Lincoln.
you.
Go ahead, Lincoln. Go after Lincoln, Rashad. Give him to my spot. Go ahead, Lincoln. Lincoln, come up from mute.
I consider myself Caribbean, right? Even though I was born in Canada. You understand? But can I ask you, if a white woman has dreads, can she consider herself Caribbean? Because she sort of lives the lifestyle,
No, she's from
No,
No.
there.
that's
cosplays the
not.
lifestyle.
That's not compare. First
So
of all, the answer is no. Second of all, that's not comparable whatsoever to what I'm talking about.
so
Not
let me
not
say
even a
what I was
little
gonna
bit.
say.
It's not even
That
a
was a
little
great
bit similar.
analogy, actually.
No,
Exactly.
it's
Yo,
compare.
this
I'll
nigga
I'll
sound
No,
like he
explain.
trying to defend himself and shit.
I'll
No,
no.
let me
explain
say.
Listen.
Let
after
me
Go
say
Trap.
ahead.
this
Go
right.
ahead, Rashad.
So
I'll
I'm gonna say
explain after
this.
Trap and Rashad.
I'm gonna say this.
The analogy.
Okay, bro. There's
Very very
yo,
popular on
my man. Your
Clubhouse.
name
People
ain't
with
Hope
it.
you
Yo,
Rashad.
know
my man, you
Clubhouse
gotta
niggas be
chill.
going,
You
we
gotta
get it.
chill, bro. You
Okay?
new to the room too, bro. If
Yeah.
you keep that up, bro, I'm about to move you from the stage. I like what you bring to the stage, B, but you gotta relax though, B. For real. I'm gonna let you get back in. You good.
Defend himself. He probably the type of nigga that get
Put
questioned
me
if
in
he
the
hip hop every day.
God.
put me
Go
in the
ahead.
queue, bro.
So
Did
let
y'all
me say
remove him?
this.
Don't remove him. Bring him back up.
Damn, y'all niggas
So
quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
so
Rashad.
what I'm gonna say is this: rapping, DJing, dancing, graffiti. You don't have to be able to do none of those things, and you can still be hip hop. Let me start with that. It's motherfuckers that grow up in it that are that don't do any of the performance based things. So just because you don't perform something, don't make you not hip hop. But it's what you live. It ain't what you do. Living hip hop, when you walk out your door and you talking a certain way, you know certain people, you grew up with certain things, a part of your everyday life. That is culture. Like fucking Snow, the white boy, Informer. This motherfucker made
Yep.
one of the biggest reggae records ever and is not Rastafarian, Jamaican. He ain't none of that. But he
We
made
don't,
a
and he's
reggae.
from Toronto, Shada. We don't
I
consider him
know.
Caribbean
Listen,
at all.
the
He's from
nigga.
there.
Listen. Let me land it because my man Marvin Prince is the one that did all that for him. So ain't nothing about him Jamaican. but he made a big Jamaican record. That don't make him a Rasta.
Yeah,
That don't
I
make
get
him
that. That's not
Caribbean.
my argument though.
But I'm not. You. We let you talk. Let
You
me
gotta
finish.
let him finish.
Yeah. So culture is way more than performing. The culture isn't a performance based thing. Just because you don't rap, DJ, that don't mean you're not of the culture, bro. At the end of the day, again, I'm gonna say it like this: it's niggas, this mechanics that are United Auto Worker, Teamsters leaders. 'Cause if you ain't do the shit, if you're not a part of it, you can't speak for me. Drake, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave that up there. Drake
Cool.
could
So,
what inner
oh,
city nigga
okay.
in America that is truly hip hop? Who could Drake honestly speak for?
But isn't that
So
just
yeah.
being
Anyway,
black?
what I'm trying to say back to that again is that I think people are arguing against things that I didn't say. 'Cause I didn't say
I'm
that.
not talking to
But
you. I'm
but
talking to the room.
okay, cool.
Let him respond.
So I'll just it's hella funny. So all I'm gonna say is this: is that what I'm saying is just like how the brother just said. Well, you can be hip hop and not like you can rap and not know how to like breakdance or whatever and still be hip hop. That's great. I think it's amazing that you think that. My point is that there are people that exist who would disagree with that. There isn't a defined or rigid characteristics or qualifications or requirements to like quote unquote be hip hop. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, there
What I'm
is.
saying,
Yes, there
yes,
is,
there
though,
is.
bro.
And
I'm saying
if
There
you was a
definitely
black
is. Now, for you to say that though, bro, I can understand. No, 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 no. Hold on. This is not a shot at you, because you probably will agree with this. But for you to state that right now, I could believe that you're not hip hop, bro. If you could state that, that means that you don't recognize what hip hop is and what hip hop ain't.
Yeah,
Know what
you
I'm
ain't from
saying?
that cloth, my nigga.
I think that I'm kind of getting that from you though, bro. Know what I'm saying? I'm kind of getting from you that you can't distinguish and recognize what hip hop is and what hip hop ain't. Know what I'm saying? Because you yourself, you keep mentioning upon the elements of hip hop and stuff like that. You're not looking upon it as being a lifestyle and a culture, bro. Know what I'm saying? That's what you continuously keep doing that amongst this conversation though, bro. So you can't. I don't think that you are within the talents of being able to recognize what hip hop is and what hip hop is not. So within having this discussion with you, it might be falling on deaf ears. Then B,
Yo, Trap, that nigga called you a weirdo in the chat.
he did.
Hey,
That's
Trap.
cool.
So,
That's cool. That's cool.
hey, Trap. So the black culture and hip hop
Y'all
culture.
removed him from the stage.
No, he's still up here.
All right,
I could just look.
well,
that's
Niggas
black
are
cool.
culture.
So,
sensitive and tender on this
There's
app.
a
You call
there's
me a
Yo,
weirdo
Trev want
for
to
it.
clip that nigga so bad.
so
Yo,
Nah,
word.
Trap,
I ain't
the
gonna.
way
I
you
ain't gonna
talk,
move him.
I know.
I
there's a
ain't gonna
way
move
you
him. He
talk.
could
the way
chill.
you walk,
There's
and the
a,
Nigga
slang and
said he
all
still
that.
here.
The thing is,
I thought they moved him upstairs.
everything that you're
You
So it's
wouldn't
saying,
have
niggas that's
missed the
not
nigga
hip hop
neither.
that's black can
everything that
understand
you're
all
Nah,
that.
he
saying
calling
is not
himself a
things that I
weirdo.
said. I did not say any of those things
we
that you're
ain't say
saying.
you said it. I'm just explaining to you what it is, bro. If you don't get that, that's on you. Like we
But
used to
he,
have. No,
or
I'm
you could just
finishing my
let me
sentence real
complete
quick.
what I'm trying
I'm
to say,
finishing my
Let him
sentence.
and then we
finish.
can,
We used to
brother.
say
I
this.
was the one.
All right,
Okay,
bro. Just
I
let him
wasn't saying
finish, bro.
that.
Hold on, man. Yo, listen, man. It's your first time in the room. I never heard you in this room before, B.
This
But
is
your
not
energy
my
you
first
bringing
time
on
in
this
the room.
shit, though, you won't be in it again. So just relax, bro. We giving you the floor. Just
there's a
relax, bro.
saying.
Relax, man.
We used to say this, and if you didn't get it, you just didn't get it. We used to
Niggas
say
about to
this.
start crying. I'm gonna just go
We
back to the
used
audience.
we used
Nah,
to
one
say
mic on you, bro.
Man, pull your
we
skirt down. I can't stand
we
that.
He
we ain't
crying.
gonna say
Hey, shut
niggas
up,
either.
bitch
He
ass
I
nigga.
crying.
can't
What?
stand
Okay.
He
that.
crying. Like I said, it's your first time in the
I
room,
can't
bro.
stand
Matter
that
of
nigga
fact,
dirty
get
ass
out of here. Go have a
pull
good
me
day,
in,
B.
bro. He
Word.
do that
Go
shit to
have a
me,
good
pull
day.
me in. I can't
You ain't even know how to fucking have a discussion, B. You bugging if it's your first time up in here, B.
He was
Fuck out
cooking
of
y'all
here.
niggas.
Now
Y'all
talk in
want
the
to
Man,
chat.
shut
He
up,
had
nigga. You
y'all on
Don't
cooking, you
bring him
three
back
cooking.
up.
eggs. Hibachi.
what we
Don't bring
used
him
to
back up.
say.
He cooking somebody.
I'm gonna say this. What we used to say is we used to have phrases like "it's a black thing." You wouldn't understand it, and all black people didn't even get that. Like the great majority of us did. For those of y'all that we talking culture, Drake makes great fucking music. Let me be the first to say it. The culture is not hip hop though. And if you don't get that, it's a hip hop thing. You wouldn't understand it. And that ain't disrespecting nobody or nothing. It's just I think you need to dive deep into the meaning of the culture of hip hop, not the rap music making part of it.
So you
But
saying Drake don't
here's the
understand
thing,
black things?
Rashad. Like he conflated a few things. I think the word he was looking for was relative. It's hip hop is not subjective. It's definitely relative though, because the way that niggas engage in hip hop and hip hop culture looks different in the South than it does in New York, and it looks different in New York than it does on the West Coast.
I'm gonna move you to the hallway in a minute. Keep
But
talking
Gary,
crazy in
you
my
say
chat.
Lil
I'm gonna
Gary.
move you to the hallway in a minute. I'm gonna really
Hold on,
bat
Gary.
your ass like Joe Clark in a minute, stupid.
I got a question
Get
for
those
Gary though.
chains off the door. The
But
This
Gary,
nigga
intervention.
bugging.
Gary, wouldn't you agree to this though? Hip
That
hop
would be a nigga
sounds.
who Molly bring up in the room.
Hold on, track. Look, hip hop
That
sounds
He
was
vouched
different.
for that nigga.
Wow.
Gary,
I should have
Gary,
known.
here go my
I'm listening,
question.
bro. I'm listening.
Take
Hip
over
hop,
rap league.
This nigga's
hip hop
crazy.
sound. It sounds different in the South because of the accents and certain
This
slang
nigga's
than it
crazy.
does
Yeah,
in the Midwest and
yeah,
doesn't.
and that's
But
what
hold
I'm
on, let me
saying
ask
is
you a
that
question. Here go the
yeah, go ahead.
question though. Wouldn't you agree that no matter where you from, when you go to another place, you still recognize it?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I was trying to say is that like hip hop, somebody can emulate and cosplay and do all the other shit. But the question, and that's what the conversation he wasn't here for. The question about Drake and whether or not he's hip hop is to me is always boiled down to one or two things, and one of them two things is authenticity. And that just doesn't apply to him. It applies to anyone who's questioning whether or not they're hip hop or not. If you don't come off as authentic, I don't give a fuck which performative element of hip hop you doing or you not doing. If niggas think that shit is fake, you're not going to be considered hip hop. It's really just that simple. And that's not a new conversation niggas have had about Drake. Drake has been saying, niggas been questioning, and that's what I want to be very clear. I'm not even definitively saying Drake isn't hip hop. I understand, but if you gonna sit up here and act like you don't understand why niggas question that, you're not being real. Niggas been saying that shit since the fucking 2010, nigga. Niggas been saying that about Drake since he came out. What are we talking
Okay.
about?
So
So you
you could
said
be
it's a
so
black
you could be
thing.
a rapper. You could be a black rapper and not be hip hop.
Yes.
So, but that's one of the pillars
Tina
of the
Marie did
culture,
it.
right?
Blondie, the punk rock group
Oh, not
Blondie
this
did it.
Tina
We can
Marie.
name a
Come
lot of
on,
people
No,
that
I
man.
rap
said
that ain't
black.
hip
I
hop.
said black,
He
black,
said
black,
black.
black, black.
So what's the pillars of the hip hop culture? The four
But
pillars.
hold on, it's not my thing. Like I said
But
before,
you do, but we do realize though,
the
we do
foundation
realize with
of
Drake, right?
let me get this right real quick, Lance.
Let me ask you something, Trap on
Hip hop.
Gary Dunn.
Hold on, real quick,
Go
because
ahead,
hip
Gary.
hop, the foundation of it, I can't move away from this. The foundation of hip hop culture is black culture. And whether you're black or you're white or anything in between, if you don't really have a certain level of engagement with
Yeah,
black
be
culture,
right. I'll be right back.
if you really
Nah, nigga,
just
stay right there.
if you really just
I gotta
emulate
do
maybe
something.
some aspects that you see, it's not something that you truly live and it's not authentic to you, then yeah, niggas is gonna question whether or not you authentic or not, whether you black or not. That's what I'm saying is that there's a lot of black people who assimilate into other shit and don't really identify with black culture. So it's not necessarily unique to non-black people or whatever. So again, Drake specifically, despite the fact that he has a black parent, the way that niggas look at how he act, how he talk, the way he lived, is like, oh, your entry point to the black community was damn near on some fan shit. Like this not a life that you lived. So all this shit that you talking now, all this accent and black accent that you talking, this shit coming off as inauthentic.
So
Nah,
Gary,
nah,
what you
nah,
got
nah,
to
nah,
what?
nah.
Hold
Nigga
on,
said
what you
Gary changed his
what you
accent
got
to
to
come back on the app.
I got a question. I got a
Hey
question for
Gary,
the room.
hold on real quick.
Rashad,
Gary,
what's
what
the
you have
question?
what do you have to rap about to be hip hop though?
Now
Never
this
mind,
nigga
bro. It
Nelson
ain't the
Mandela.
subject matter, bro. I
A
got a question
subject
for the
matter.
room.
So what
It- it-
don't Drake rap about that's
no,
not hip
it's
hop?
not. Drake raps about true life experiences. Tina Marie made rap records. Blondie, the punk rock group,
God,
made a
this Tina
rap
Marie
record.
Okay,
bullshit,
so
man.
answer the question.
They
What can you
Damn, yo.
what do
they
you
not
have to
hip
rap
hop.
about to be hip hop, Rashad?
No, it's not a subject thing. It's not a subject thing. Let me say this.
It's a way of
Rashad,
Because
life.
let
It's
me.
how you
because
moving when you rapping on
okay,
them.
so
Come
Rashad,
on,
let me
man.
I
ask you
have a
another
question.
question.
No, look,
So
man,
is
you
it
can't
such
take away
thing
from.
is it a such
Let me.
thing as rap music and hip hop music?
Yes,
Okay, so what's the difference?
one is embedded in culture, and one is embedded in making money in commerce.
So,
Oh,
so that,
okay. So every
so that,
But let me hold on. Let
so
me
let
ask what I was going to
hold
ask though,
on.
bro.
Go ahead,
Here's
cause
my
I ain't done
question.
nothing, bro.
Did y'all
give
see
him
the
20
Olympics?
minutes.
Hold on. Did y'all
Yeah,
see the
yeah,
Olympics?
yeah.
Where was that lady from? That white lady that was doing that breakdance and shit.
Australia.
She was
What?
Australian, yeah,
My
but that was
She
Drake
question
was
is
the
though.
this.
OVO.
My question is this. Was she hip hop?
I
No,
think
No.
she was
Hell
claiming
Hell
to be
no.
hip hop.
She was
Rashad,
claiming to
that's
be
a
a
good
break
that's
dancer.
my
I don't think she
That's a
question.
claimed to
good
be
one,
hip hop though.
Rashad.
She
What
was
is
OVO.
she was a break
TTDE.
No, no, no.
TTD.
How
They said
is
she was
she?
Did
OVO.
she claim to be hip hop, Rashawn? What are you talking about? Why you
That's
talking
what
about
the
her?
fucking whole part of that Olympics was. The
It
whole
was a
part of
hip hop. It was hip hop break dancing, or was it break
breakdance.
dancing?
She was a
Breakdancing
professor
is
too.
hip hop, bro.
Hey, Rashad, she's like a
Oh,
hip
and
hop
Oh,
break.
so
Hold on,
was
professor
hold on,
she's
too.
hip
hold on,
hop
hold
then,
on,
Rashad? You
hold on,
just
No,
hold
answer
on,
your
hold on,
no,
question.
hold on, hold
she's
on, hold
not.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
my
on.
whole point.
If breakdancing
She
is hip
is
hop,
hip
right?
hop.
If we gonna say breakdancing is hip hop, and then we gotta say rap is hip hop too, man. What are
No,
we
No, I
doing?
think you missing Rashad's
listen,
point.
What
y'all.
is
That
one of
that
the
that was
Boy,
the
pillars of
point.
that's
hip
my
hop?
point.
He's
That
not
was the
making a
point,
point.
Yeah,
man.
It's
I
one
am
of the
making a
four
point.
pillars of hip
Okay,
hop,
here's
yo.
here's my
Crazy.
point.
Go ahead, finish your point,
Here's my
Rashad.
point. Hip hop, the culture, is a lifestyle, right? That lady was in charge of some money and was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna break dance." She's not hip hop.
And
There's
breakdance
kids.
better than
Hold on,
some
listen. Let
niggas.
me finish my point.
Yeah,
Since
that's
we
a
run
fact,
with it,
Dirty.
she took the money and got
I'm
on.
dirty.
She that don't mean
Oh, my
she was
bad.
hip hop. She
She
was a
didn't take
good
the
dancer.
money.
Yes, she
She
did
didn't take the money. No,
from her country. Yes, she did. And there was kids that actually that were breakdancing that lived the hip hop culture. That version of it in Australia.
But
here's
rap is
the
She
thing.
did
literally
not.
hip hop.
She did not let
But here's
them
the thing,
in.
though. Here's the thing, Rashad. Here's the thing, Rashad. Right? Like I think we overlooked that specifically with Drake. Right? I remember the mixtape era. I remember listening to niggas like listening to Lil Brother when he dropped the Minstrel Show and the jump before that. You know what I mean? I remember that. I remember listening to Nicholas F. and all these niggas that I would say for that era of time were the signal for were the people that were hip hop. Right? Like a bunch of these niggas. This nigga Drake is on songs with Fonte and Ninth Wonder beats, like on comeback season.
And
Like,
Mariah Carey's on
like
songs
just
with the Locks.
hold on. But he had a
Mariah
whole
Carey
mix.
made
But
songs
he
with the Locks.
but he
What?
had a whole
I said that earlier.
mixtape.
They don't care about that, yo.
He
They
had
don't care
a
about
whole
that.
mix. He had a whole mixtape dedicated that was him fucking rapping. It wasn't the singing shit. It was him fucking barring up and rapping with
It's a
niggas that
whole
are
bunch of
loved in hip
niggas that
hop
hang with
circles.
drug dealers
Oh,
They
that
don't
ain't
hold
care
drug
on.
about
dealers.
that, though.
My point is. There's a bunch of hip hop niggas that listen to fucking Little Brother and everybody adjacent, right, to Little Brother that got introduced to Drake from him rapping with Fonte, who were considering that nigga hip hop.
Clive,
A whole bunch
okay,
of
Waiting
niggas.
15
Clive
years to
Davis.
say
Listen
somebody.
to me,
Wait,
man.
hold on.
Doug
Waiting
Morris,
15 years to
Clive
say
Davis.
somebody is not hip
Yo,
hop
stop.
is crazy, yeah.
Yo, this
That
shit
shit is
crazy,
ridiculous.
You
bro.
think
Niggas
I'm
Fonte
gonna
is
tell
listen
you,
to Drake
Niggas
now?
was not saying he wasn't hip hop when he
Doug
first came in the game, man.
Doug
Think
I mean,
Fonte
what?
Morris,
listen to Drake now?
Doug
Hell no,
Morris, Clive Davis,
I don't know, maybe.
Jimmy Iovine. They're all hip hop too.
Yo, come on, that's nasty, Rashad. Come on, don't do that.
Don't do what?
That's
Do you know
disgusting,
what
bro.
they've done for hip hop?
That's
Do you
not
know who
that's
they
not
signed?
context. We're not
Even
talking
rap
about I didn't say anything about signed or done for hip hop. I'm
Mariah
talking
Carey
about
did.
oh
Listen,
my
Mariah
god.
Carey did records with
Mariah
Old
Carey.
Dirty and the Lox.
Don't
Is
stop
Mariah hip
Hey
stop
yo,
hop?
letting
Rashad.
Rashad lie
Hey
to the
yo, bro,
people,
don't
Oh
man.
even
my
Come
waste your
on,
breath,
god.
man.
my
Rap
nigga. They
not a
came on me
pillar
the
of the
other
hip
day
hop
when I
culture.
supposed when I said the other day that Leo Corn was hip hop. That nigga said he bleed suck MC. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did
So
what?
Yo, was Mariah
Rashad, is
Carey
rap
going
not a
bar for
pillar
bar
of the hip
with
hop culture?
Jadakiss? Was Mariah Carey going bar for bar with Jadakiss?
No,
Yes or no?
And she
no.
packed
She
up in the
made a
mail
Okay.
song
next.
with Jadakiss. That you
Did she
said.
go bar for bar?
Nigga, Mariah
Has Drake
Carey
was
was
going bar
outside,
for
nigga.
bar with
You
fucking
Mariah
did.
is hip hop.
Fonte? What are we
She's
talking
not a
about?
rapper, but she's hip
Is
hop.
Mary
What's
J
the
hip
point?
hop?
He said Tina
Yeah,
Marie was
she
a
the
rapper.
queen of
Yes.
hip hop. Hey yo,
Hip hop
bro, why
soul.
you think,
She the
bro? No
VIP.
matter what image that who was the nigga that she was fucking with,
So
Tommy Mottola or some shit like that. No matter
Who?
who she was
I
fucking with, and the
consider
image that they was
Mariah
trying
hip
to
hop
portray,
adjacent,
she
man.
always kept it a buck and was fucking with rappers, bro. Like it was in that whole hip hop scene, bro.
that's a serious
It's
question.
the company that made that image for her, bro. That wasn't never her, my nigga. That's why
Oh, that's
you
a good
never see
point.
her moving like that.
Yeah,
Hey
That's
I
a good
think
Rashad,
that's a
point.
so
good
That's
so
a
point.
good
rap
ass
is a
I
point.
pillar
consider
of hip
Mariah
hop
hip hop
culture, right?
adjacent,
That's one
man,
of the four
because
pillars of the hip
like he
hop
said
culture, right?
before, it's kind of
Bro,
Yes.
hip hop. Hip hop is
Oh, how can you
Mariah, and
not
also
be
Mariah
You
hip
being
don't
hop
want to
if
hear
you rap?
Gary?
also
I was
Mariah
talking
being
before the nigga. Man, y'all
no,
niggas.
you wasn't. I
Why
obviously
y'all keep cutting Garvey off, man?
Go after Gary Garvey. I got
and
you.
Why
Mariah
Garvey
being
always got to go last though?
Mariah
But go
being
Oh
from
ahead.
New
boy.
Hey
Mariah being
Jay, I
from New
got a
York, I
bean,
think
man.
plays a role into that too. Like she
Oh,
Mariah's
that ain't hip hop
Mariah.
to run that
We
nigga with
trying
a
to
bat.
moderate. Jay, could you shut up, man? God damn.
Hey, this nigga Jay Nelly
Fucking
hell, dog.
retarded ass nigga. Go ahead, Gary, man. Say what you were saying, bro.
Well, I was gonna say about Mariah. I consider Mariah hip hop adjacent, man. Because like nigga was saying, like
I agree with that.
it really is about like where she's from, and also the people that she had around her. Because she was very involved in with people who were hip hop, and she she was in hip hop spaces. So it's like, but I don't know if her lifestyle necessarily reflected that of hip hop, and I
I,
So
don't
I
know
Drake
if
would
I
was
could
say
not
say
only
that.
she is hip hop.
she more hip hop
Yeah,
than
that's why
Drake.
I said that. I would say she's more hip hop
I would
adjacent.
say Whitney Houston is too.
Nah, nah, nah. I can't
Yo,
say that about her.
I don't know if
Yes.
you know Whitney's background, brother. Whitney, she grew up like that too.
Yeah, but
Well,
it's not
Mariah Carey
necessarily
from Long
about. But
Island,
hold on.
right?
But this what I'm saying is
No,
that it's
see,
not
Can I
first
hip
go
of
now?
hop.
all,
Doesn't mean
y'all
everybody
don't
from
even
the
know
hood ain't
Mariah
hip
Carey's
hop, man.
background.
I
Yeah,
mean,
she
No,
from
no,
Long Island.
So Mariah Carey
just
gets
because
to
you
be hip hop
just because you
adjacent.
from around
But Drake
the
don't.
way don't make you hip hop, man.
Hell no.
Yo,
But
Make
so
this shit
Garvey.
make
Hold
sense.
on,
hold
it's
on, hold on,
Garvey.
hold on,
Garvey,
hold
what
on,
was you
hold on,
gonna
hold
say,
on, hold
bro?
on.
No,
Clear it
I
up.
was gonna ask a real
Hold
legit
on. Let
question.
me just
So
say this. Let me
Garvey
just
is
say
on
this. Let me
Garvey.
just say
Hold on,
this.
man.
Let me just
Garvey
say
waited.
this. Let
It's
me
on
just say
Garvey,
this.
bro.
Y'all hear
Okay, man.
Garvey
This is
talking to
my side.
talk.
y'all niggas,
Y'all ain't enjoy talking to each
y'all
other.
niggas
Let
are
me
crazy.
tell you
One mic on Jay
One mic on Garvey, bro.
Okay, Garvey, you
Yo,
happy
this shit.
now? One mic on Garvey, everybody. You happy now,
Yeah.
Garvey?
No, yeah. Hey, no, but for real though, I had a question though. Y'all talking about the culture shit. So the culture got 4 pillars, right? Can we all agree on
Yeah,
that? So rap is one of
or
those
some say
pillars,
five.
right? Rap is one of those pillars, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Garvey.
So if a nigga rap, when he be a part of? I mean, I
No,
know I'm not the smartest nigga in the
No, because you
room. I'm
got
not.
clearly.
three other pillars.
I'm
Rap
not
is
the
And
not
Mariah
part
was
of
smartest.
hip
signed to
hop.
But you
Def
don't got to
Jam. I
do
forgot
all.
Rap
about
is
Y'all
a
that.
said y'all said before you don't got to do every pillar.
What's the
Y'all
art?
literally
What's the
saying y'all
art
don't got to
part of
do
hip
every one
hop
of
though,
them
B?
to
So
be
yes, you
considered.
you can do something that is part of the arts of hip hop, and that would be either rapping, breakdancing, dancing, graffiti,
DJing.
DJing. You know what I'm saying? Those are the arts that come along with hip hop, but the
Yeah, but
culture
Trap, that shit
embodies
changing.
But
more
that
than
was the
just the
culture
art.
was founded
B.
on though.
It embodies more than to be the culture. You have to do more than just the art of hip hop, though,
But that's
B.
the black
But
culture.
Trap,
That's
but it's
not
different
just
Yo,
than
hip
like,
hop.
cause look, real quick,
Yeah,
niggas
y'all
ain't in the
niggas hip hop
subway spray
bullshit.
painting shit no more. But these kids is turning graphic designers and
but
shit.
yeah,
Like
they
they
doing
just doing it
it's another
differently.
form of art that they
This
doing
is
right
why
there.
Yeah.
Graffiti
Garvey
is just
Y'all
a
didn't even
form
catch
of
what
it
I
And
was
right
once
there.
going
That's
upon
on.
the
a
art
time,
of it
niggas
right
wasn't
there.
getting paid to rap either, but niggas was
But
Garvey,
getting millions of
y'all
dollars
Garvey,
to
confused.
do it.
Y'all, but
Garvey,
y'all
Garvey.
intertwining
Niggas
Your
ain't
black
question.
DJing
culture with hip hop
no more.
culture,
They
right?
got
The
Serato.
hip
Old
hop
school
culture
niggas say
is
that the new
those four
DJs ain't
pillars.
shit.
I'm an old
That
and
was
new
the hip
DJ.
hop
I
Wait,
don't
hold
culture
on,
just
was
Trap.
DJ
You
founded
no
said
on
more.
those
fashion is
four
part
Hold
of
pillars,
on,
right?
bro. I
So
DJ
y'all
fashion.
talking
then, I
about black
DJ
culture.
now.
Garvey,
So I
your
don't know.
It's
question
different,
don't
right?
I
really
had
make
Technics in my
So go ahead,
bedroom fucking up
Garvey.
the building, nigga.
Garvey. Your question don't really make
Ain't no
sense,
new
though, man.
DJ gonna
But
say
you
that.
ain't even let
Trap,
me
can I
finish
ask you
the
a
fucking
question?
question before you know if it
Yeah, we
makes
did
sense or
let
not.
you finish the
Bro,
question.
Go
I
ahead.
asked I
Hey,
asked the
Oh,
Gary,
he
let
cut him
him
question.
off. He
finish,
did cut him
I
man.
off.
Hey,
asked the
y'all chill.
question
He about
about
to
the
boom
pillars of
this
hip
bitch.
hop. I asked the question about the pillars of hip hop. Y'all said y'all agreed
So
with that, right?
Garvey, let me say
But
something
then
to
my
you.
other question
Nigga.
was,
Okay, go.
if
What's
I'm
up?
Can I
doing
answer
rap, right?
this?
Why y'all
Y'all
talking
saying
during
all this
Garvey?
other shit is the
Garvey, go
black
ahead,
culture.
Garvey.
It's niggas that don't rap that understand black slang. It's niggas that do all this shit. So we talking about the hip hop culture is those 4 things. That's
No,
what it
no,
was built on. That's the
Is that
foundation.
Rihanna part of
So
hip
Garvey.
hop culture or
before that,
not?
that was just considered
Your
black
rap.
culture. It wasn't hip hop culture.
No, no, Garvey. So let me
No,
explain something to you
Hip
real
hop
quick.
culture was those 4 things. That's what
Garvey,
it was founded on.
Let me explain it to you again. You don't have to necessarily perform none of those arts, and you can still be hip hop. It's a lifestyle, bro. It's a lifestyle. You can
And
take.
he's doing
Let
the
me finish what
lifestyle.
I'm saying, bro. Please.
You just cut that man off.
No, I didn't. I'm answering this question, Jay.
All
That's
right.
why. That's why.
Damn.
Hocus, whatever that Jay Nelly
Hold on, man. Let me finish what I
clubhouse
was
ain't
saying,
rocking.
man. I'm trying to make something clear for Garvey. Garvey, you can be hip hop and live the culture without participating in any one of those those art forms. Start with that.
What?
All right.
That's crazy. But that's hip
No,
hop
no.
culture. The
Can I
rest of
finish?
that shit is just being black.
No. Listen. God
Because
damn.
you was black before hip hop was ever a thing. So
Can
what
I?
are we talking about?
Can I finish what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
We ain't talking about. Listen, black culture is funk, soul, R&B. Hip hop culture
What
is
that do
something
being
separate
black?
from black
Everybody
culture.
black don't talk slang.
Listen to what I'm saying, man. My
One mic
older
on Jay
brother.
Nunley.
Hold on, can I finish my point real quick? I got an
Right.
older brother and sister,
That was the best, whatever. One
I
mic
got an
on Jay
older
Money.
brother, Garvey, 6 and 7 years older than me. When hip hop took on its life and I was a part, I'm 11, they 17, they 18. Their culture, they not hip hop. And we grew up in the same house, same parents, same
Jay
music.
Nunley,
But by the
please.
time Yo, man, y'all niggas is retarded
Yo, them
sometimes.
niggas
I'm
bugging.
done.
I want to know the real hip
Hey,
hop
Rashad,
love.
You feel me? Verses used to be songwriters exposing
Yo.
shit that they wrote for other artists. You know, the way they was created certain shit, right? And then verses turned into, oh, you monkey ass niggas get on the stage and battle this shit out. And it took it from being educational to being more performative, right? And not that I'm mad at the performance aspect of verses, but we was getting educated when we was seeing Jonte and Dream and Sean Garrett. Y'all niggas ain't know Sean Garrett was built like that.